Hello, it's me, Matthias. It's a happy Friday. Hello, it's only me. Hello. Hello, me. Hello. Oh, God. Anyway, oh my God. I'm using a different stream setup right now. So this is going to be curious for me. No one else. But the thing is, usually the thing that I see on stream, or like when I'm playing the game, I see literally the stream. I see myself in the corner. I see the game. I see the chat down there. And I realized a while back, it's actually like a really bad setup because, like sometimes the chat moves too quickly and I can't catch up and I'm just like, what the hell do I do? I don't know what to do. And then I have to go and lean over and read like chat from a window. But now I have it all set up in a different way completely. It's quite nice like this. Now I have the whole game on a separate thing. I didn't know I could do this in OBS. I could like project only the game and use that as a separate window and have that up on my screen. Half the monitor is the actual game. You know, I see more of the game now, really. And then I can just put a browser in the corner of like, oh yeah, here's the chat. And the weird thing is, I could have done this on PC. I mean, I assume this is how literally every PC streaming gamer does it. But now I'm just doing the same thing for, like, the Switch, which is weird to me, because I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is just the old setup from back when I did PC gaming, but it's kind of, like, nice, I think. It might get a bit weird for me. Like, I'm not seeing how things are. I'm not seeing how things used to be. Just strange to me. Anyway, it's been a weird Friday. Well, not really. It's just been, like, very hot. And I had some weird meat for dinner. I had a barbecued meat. It was kind of spicy, and it made me feel weird. I don't know. It was unusual non-Swedish meat, which might be why. I don't know. I should have eaten better, because I ate very little. Anyway, Wind Waker. I don't know how to feel. I feel like I've made a couple of mistakes the last couple of times I played this game. Because before this, I was very keen on streaming Zelda all the time. And now I'm a bit more like, man, like, how should I put it? Now, it's almost as if I want to play this, but I guess I've been so occupied, but also I made a mistake with, like, the last couple of times that I played this. I kind of played it while I was extremely sleep-deprived, and I did not anticipate that, like, it could cause me to just feel like this game is like the sleep deprivation game, where I'm just like, it's the game that I play when I'm too tired to do anything, and I think that might be bad in the long run, where I'm just like, I don't want this to be like associated with like feeling unwell or feeling sleep deprived, so now I have to undo it. Oh yeah, I did talk to my grandma, I forgot about that part. Wowee. Let's see. But I am enjoying the game as a whole. I feel like it's like a weird transition from Ocarina of Time. I mean, it's not really it's from Majora's Mask, right? Really, but that era of games, right? N64 Zelda to GameCube, where it is a bit like the control. I don't know. It does feel like a huge innovation in a weird way. But I'm really curious, like, what else did they make before they settled on like Wind Waker? Did they make any game between, like, Majora's Mask or Wind Waker? Would that give me some kind of, like, how should I put it? Some set theory, some idea of, like, what could be driving this game to be a bit different? What did they learn? What caused this game to be so different? Also, there's, like, creepy bugmen here now. Not really bugmen, but, you know, weird guys. So be it. It's, like, interesting how they changed stuff like the camera. And I'm curious, like, what actually caused them to, like, adopt a whole different art style? It's so damn different. Like, it must have been such a wild bet. I mean, I don't know, even at the time, it was, like, crazy when everyone reacted to it. But what the hell was going through Aunuma's... I can never remember his first name. Eiji Aonuma? What was going through his head? What made him go like, this is it, this is fine? But I do vibe with it at the same time. Let's see. I do recall what happened last time. There was like pirates here now. And I assume that things are unwell, that on one side of the island, so I'm trying to look for that. What the hell is up with this fat pig? Okay, I'm not gonna, shouldn't be trying to attack the pig, but is this the same pig that I picked up last time? Is this a different pig? Welcome to the exciting world of pigs. We used to have pigs, and it was extremely difficult having pigs, where they kept running away, and I didn't want to deal with that. And it was within that era of people still believing, like, in the concept of, like, mini pigs. So my mom was like, we're going to have mini pigs, but the thing is, there's no such thing as a real mini pig. Every mini pig is actually just like a real pig, but they're selling it as a mini pig. Hello, Victiezo, hello. Damn, I'm trying out a new setup, and it's actually way easier to read chat this way. I'm like, wow, why did I set things up that way before? Like, I was just reading the down button screen. And I'm like, wow, I can actually read everything in one go. Hello, Vic, hello. Playing through, but hello, Ray, hello. Oh my god, Windwoke, hello. Thank you for alert. Did I ever talk to this guy before I left? I don't know who this guy is, you know? Oh, Matchi, you made it back. Nasty things have been happening here at night since you left on that boat. You'd better head home early today and don't come out to play until long after the sun has risen tomorrow. Hey dude, nice profile pic? Well, now I have to look. Oh. I see, interesting. Huh. Hello, Susunan, hello. Well, bye. I'm so glad you're safe, Matchi. We've all been so worried. The boys will be so surprised to hear you returned. Just as soon as they wake up, that is. Okay. Is there an actual, like, day and night cycle in this, like, game? Like, I never actually interpreted it as existing, but it has to be the case, right? Everyone's just telling me to, like, come back later. Everyone's getting woke. So, a slow day today. You come here often? Yeah. I don't know, I guess it's I feel like everyone's streaming today, and it's like very, like, I don't know. It's a big Friday. But at the end of the day, I mean, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, actually, where it's sort of like, I think the vibe of my streams changed a bit through, like, the past weeks. And I was trying to figure out, like, what was it that changed between, like, my streams and what made it feel different? And I think the conclusion I came to was just, like, I think something changed with, like, me relying too much on chat, like, always reading chat, a little streaming. It might have been you, also. But also, I think I started to rely too much on chat for, like, being able to speak or say anything, where it's sort of like, no, I should be, like, the one leading the conversation and coming up with conversations. But that is, like, it actually is, like, so difficult to always be chatting, but that's why I do it also, where it's sort of like, I want to do more of it so I can become better at it. I ruined it, I talk too much. It's fine, it's good. I do like reading the chat. I like the vibe of, like, streamers who read the chat and read every message, but I realized, like, I don't know, the initial advice I got was, like, read every message in chat. Okay, now I've gotten different advice, which was like, you should not read every message in chat. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do anymore, but I think it can vary, right? You can talk to yourself on the mirror for 30 minutes, you can stream. Damn. I think I can. It is such a weird thing, though, because I can imagine some people being like, oh, but you're so quiet in real life. No one asks me about Mario in real life, you know? That's the thing. I could just be crawling through this hole. How does light, how does daytime happen? You don't need a diagnosis. Because if you get one, they might put you in the silly room. Welcome to my streamer room. Me sitting in a white padded cell. So Mario? How do I crawl again? Oh yeah, I probably have to put this away. Yeah, I get it. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, I feel like I'm still unused to these controls. Oh yeah, I get it now. I don't even need this. But I wanted to know that I was able to do it, you know? Is it possible that it's only, like... Does daylight only happen when you're at sea? Could that be it? I don't actually know. It feels like that has been the vibe, but I can't tell. And I wonder if maybe I'll be missing out on anything. The day cycle might not happen when on an island. Okay, I was kind of making assumptions about that. But I guess it makes sense for the era of gaming, where that would not be a thing. Let's see. But how far away do I have to be also? What are your thoughts on Mario Hit Streamer MatchiPoko Real? I like him. I think he has so much to give. Oh, if only I could gift him 100 subs. But I'm too poor. But one day. It's weird. The thing is, I could probably write that off as a tax expense, I don't know. But it would be such a waste of money if I gifted 100 subs to myself. I approve. Oh my god, smiles. This is pretty chill though. I feel like this game is like surprisingly chill compared to Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask. Maybe they learned their lesson from Majora's Mask. Where they were like, everyone's like stressed out by our game. Maybe we can change things up and just make like a more chill Zelda. Or maybe maybe it's possible I'll be like regretting these words in the future. I feel like we talked about this last time with the prospect of Miyamoto streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it would be huge. But also, he doesn't need to. And also, Miyamoto would enjoy anything and everything. He would say, hello, it's me. Oh yeah, I can dig up treasure? Something like that. I feel like I should be coming back to this game way more now, because I really need to learn about controls better. That's a horrible way that I've learned about streaming on Twitch, where it's like, it's very easy to play a game and then like get disrupted and play something else for like a week, and then you come back to the game and you're just like, what the hell happened? What was going on? What a way. But I gotta learn. So be it. I feel like I'm still learning so much about streaming, you know? Even now, like, more than 1 year into it, I'm just like, I look back at things, and I'm like, why did I ever do things that way? Why did I do it like that? Why did I make my thumbnails like that? Hello, Rick Wex, hello! Forget nothing, enjoy nothing, evil Miyamoto and evil Aonuma. Forget nothing, enjoy nothing. I kinda like that too, though. It's such an evil way to approach, like, you know, this is like the codex of, I don't know, like Shadow the Hedgehog or something. Where does night and... what? When does day and night happen? Oh, is it because I'm still within the island, potentially? Wait, what just happened? It's too dangerous. Wait, what? Oh, I could see in the corner, I think, when it's like daytime, nighttime. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this information. Well, it's only a moon. But it seemed as if it was changing, potentially. Have you played Wind Waker before? No, this is my first time. And I've done the Deku plays. Was that the last dungeon I did? I think so. Would Nintendo kill us for playing a ROM hack of Mario 1 on Twitch? I think they turn their eyes on that kind of stuff, right? I think they don't care as long as you're not, like, profiting off it. I think that's a big thing about, like, evil Nintendo, right? Where it's sort of like, a lot of people are like, they take down ROM hacks, they take down this, they take down fan projects. Like, it's almost always the case. It's just like, oh, they were, like, making a Patreon, or they were, like, selling merch. And I think it's, you know, not to defend, like, evil, not to defend corporations, But you can see a pattern, right? Where it's sort of like why they would take something down. And I think so far they have never taken down a stream for being a ROM hack, right? I can't imagine that. I guess I could also be wrong. I think AM2R was fully free and got taken down anyway. What is AM2R? I'm not familiar with that. I guess I could be wrong about this. I don't think I've heard of them taking down a ROM hack. Metroid 2 Remake. Huh, I think that sounds vaguely familiar, but I could have sworn that was a case of like a Patreon. Or like a donate kind of thing. You know, it's a similar thing of like, selling merch for in a lot of cases. It's sort of like if you use the official art or the official logo, then they'll take you down. If you sell like your fan art of the character, then you're fine. But man, everything is kind of like, I do wish there were like better, what's even the right word? Better protections for artists? It's also weird when you get into like the Japanese perspective on copyright and piracy and stuff like that. Like in Japan, people are extremely anti-piracy. And people look at that and they're just like, what? Why? Why are they like this? But it's a long history. You can actually find a Patreon titled AM2R if you Google, but it's not related to the Mario 2 remake. It just shares the same name. Huh, okay, that's interesting. Could it be that they just, like, were mistaken? Or, I don't know, I don't know, you know? I don't know anything about the situation. There must be something I'm doing wrong about this, right? The day-night cycle? I don't think we're profiting off AM2R. It could be... well, what? It could be that it was like a direct remake of a game, right? Or I don't know. I guess that people have done that before, right? Just straight up remakes of a Mario. Remake of this, remake of that. You can like, there's some website where you can just play like a Game Boy Color games in a browser. You can play Mario in a browser. It's so confusing. What the hell happened? But even Sega, I mean, Sega is very known for being very lenient with like copyright and stuff, right? Like there's a lot of like Sonic fan art. Okay, I see your message, and it was held by Automod for a very specific reason, which was the first 4 words. I dislike the Japanese. But I'll allow it for now. M2R is one of the best Metroid games. It's not even official. It also has a bunch of differences. Okay, so they got jealous, I see. I dislike the Japanese posts against piracy, and like, lol, if you read those without context, you'd think they stopped using Mangamora, their Japanese piracy website, out of moral evolution. Yeah, I mean, so many, not to, you know, I'm known to be an over-weeb. I'm known to be defending Japan and Nintendo, but you know what? A lot of Japanese people do pirate and do, like, illegal stuff, but then they act all high and mighty about it, you know? I think it's more of a pastime for a lot of people to be like, well, this is not morally correct, but I still, I can't say, oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to explain. Some people, uh-oh, shark, do the wrong thing, but they want to pretend they're not doing it. But yeah, that's not only the Japanese, of course. That's like human mentality. It's apparently piracy in Japan is even worse. There are ads from big corporations and piracy websites where I am kind of confused about that, where it's sort of like, oh, so I see, when it's switching to, like, the moon and the daytime, that is when I know, like, things are changing, right? And when it's only the moon, that means it's only going to be nighttime. I think I'm starting to get it. But I'm not seeing that change, so I'm kind of confused by that. I mean, piracy in Japan is not non-existent. It does exist. And I guess I can't say too much about it, because I've never tried to pirate anything from a Japanese website. I'm trying to think if I have. It's actually possible that I have done that, now that I think about it. But I can't exactly recall anything specific. Also, I would never do it. Also, now I'm walking by, I would never do anything illegal, actually. I would never. But... How does nighttime end? But I'm curious about that. It's sort of this, it seems to be a relationship between consumer and corporation, where it's not really about like the user rights, but the corporation rights, and people want to defend the corporation rights. And I watched a really like, interesting video specifically about this, but I feel like if I go on into it, I'll just be like talking about like a bad version of this video. Because I'm going to say that it's about, like, it goes back to the medieval Japanese times and the rights of, like, landowners and, like, being a part of a samurai clan. But it sounds so lame when I say it. But when he talked about it, it made so much sense of, like, oh, there's, like, there is a real distinction between, like, mentality of, like, ownership in Japan. Where it's, like, you as a fan of a corporation, you are sort of like a peasant who is squatting on their territory. And if you're squatting on their territory, then you're, like, also liable to defend them. So that's interesting. I'm doing something wrong, right? MatchiPoko pirated Miyamoto's life philosophy. I did do that. It's a good one, so it's worth it. Is there something I'm missing, like a song that can bring out nighttime? I don't think that's a real. I would remember that. Or bring up daylight, rather. Maybe I'll just explore more if that's the case. Maybe the game doesn't want me to go here. Man, I'm a really big fan of this shield. I don't know why. It's just so different from... I guess, yeah, I guess that's it. It's so different from the other, like, fields in Zelda. I'm just gonna go somewhere else, I guess. What if I go south here, to the square? I'm gonna be exploring a lot of squares today. I could make a Squarespace joke, I could. But you know what, I'm gonna hold myself back. I've done enough ads for today, enough about corporations. Is Squarespace still a thing? They have to be, right? Welcome to my Super Mario Buzzman Galaxy. Hello, Roger Buzzman. Do you need a website? I don't know. No, I don't. I don't need a website. I used to get, like, sponsorship offers from them, but, then I stopped hearing from them. And I'm like, damn, did they die? Way back in the day, they would be like, we could, put a sponsor on your video. How about it? Do you like it? Would you like that? No. Damn, 248 points away from Balan again. We could do a bit of a gamble. I don't know what we would gamble on, potentially. Have I been here before? It seems vaguely familiar, but no, I don't think so. You didn't advertise for them, but died off. Back then, I was very anti, like, I will never take sponsorships. Now, I'm, like, I need sponsorships. Because I want to have money for my retro video game collection. Oh my god, that's a big fish. I don't know what's happening there. Youch. Can I sponsor you? Sure. What's going on with this fish, though? Should I be, like, scared? What the fuck? I don't think the fish did that, though. I think I'm good. Oh, interesting. Damn. They suck. I don't think I can go here yet. Throw. I suppose as long as a sponsor is something you actually find useful. Yeah, I think that's been my main mentality of, like... I guess I'm not anti-sponsor. It's more like I would ideally want something that, like, I could recommend. You gotta play golf. Maybe. Hello, Tech Press Yahoo. Dredge is a good game. I've been looking at that. Maybe I should play that someday. Don't even have to play it on stream. I could just play it for myself. Because it seems interesting. Does anyone know? How does nighttime stop in this game? Oh my god. First. I'm gonna best to get you to replace your PNG tuber with a pixelated one I made for stream. I don't know. The thing is, I'm kind of like, I used to change my model a lot from stream to stream to stream. It was just different colors and whatnot, but it became so painful that I have to like change every thumbnail. And if I changed my model, then it would be like I would have that in every video thumbnail, which is fine in the long run, but it would have to suit the game also, I think. So I don't think it would have to be when I'm playing a pixelated game also. You're last now. You're last. You actually want to know? I do actually want to know how to change to daytime. It seems to happen something in the corner when I am sort of in the middle of the water. I could change the tune again also. I forgot how you do that, but maybe I can guess it. No, that's not it. I did it. It won't change to daytime until you progress the story. I thought I was on the island to progress the story, wasn't I? Huh. Interesting. I might have done the opposite of what I wanted, actually. No, I'm good. I was on the island, and they told me you should come back when it's daytime. But it could be the case that I should not be at that part of the island yet. Sorry, Eternal Mind, maybe. It could just be the case that I should find these damn pirates or something like that. It could also be the case that I shouldn't even be at this island yet. Needs more shanties. I don't like this fish. It's like going to kill me. Whoa. Could I even try to kill it? It's too scary. I don't think I could. Interesting fish, though. It's like a propeller. Youch. Uh-oh. I'll go back to the island, and if I don't find anything there, I could try to explore another area. Also, I should go back to the Deku place to, like, fill my bottles with water from there or something like that. It seemed to be, like, a good thing to do. Gulps. I'm going back. I'm gonna re-explore the village one more time, potentially. Then I'll head around. The problem with the battle in Wonderworld Point to redeem is that it requires one guy to donate it all at once. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to play the game, is the thing, you know? That is the thing. Or if I do, then it should be worth it, right? It should take a huge investment, but I don't know. Nothing's set in stone. As a community could work together. I'm sure you could, Smiles. Let's freaking go. I'll give this one more try. Get out. Look at Link. Look at him go. There's like there's more houses I haven't been to, right? I've been to that guy's house. There's another house, right? This might be... Have I been here? I don't recall. Oh. Hello? Is that you, Matchi? Looks as though you're safe. That's good to know. Your grandmother has been having a terrible time of it ever since you left. She rarely leaves the house. As far as I can tell, she just spends her day sleeping. She hardly eats. I actually come here to see if my old grandpa knows of any medicine or anything that might make her feel better. Grandpa, go on. Oh, Matchi, you've come back, and in one piece too gracious. My granddaughter tells me that your grandmother's in poor health these days. I'm certain that a little fairy dust could provide all the lift her spirit's needs. The problem is I haven't seen any fairies in these parts recently. Huh. Okay. Do I have a fairy on? I do have a fairy on me, is the thing. Is the thing. Oops, game chat? I don't want to do that. It's so weird. I have to get used to having like a whole new button on my controller now. King of Red Lion gives you advice. Oh yeah, he does do that. I forgot about that. How do I give him the bottle is the thing? Because I feel like if I do this, then I'm just gonna let it go, right? Yeah, but that's the thing I don't want to do. Fairy dust. How do I give it to him? Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I need to turn it into dust, which is upsetting and weird because that's a real fairy in a bottle. It's like a whole person in there. He just gives advice that has no reaction of the fairy. Never played this well. Maybe it's also very possible. He's just like, I don't know. Could also be the case. I have so much money that I don't need to do that, but you never know, right? What if that is like the one vase that defeats Ganon? You gotta put the fairy in mortar and pestle. Maybe. Supposed to give it to Gran? I guess maybe. Hello, Campedo. Hello, finger of water. I will sit. I might go mortar and pestle. Hello. Hello. I know every time Campedo comes in, I have to go, hello! It's a big hello for Campedo for whatever reason. I think Campedo just is the kind of name that gives a lot of emphasis. So it gives me preparation to say, hello! Funny gamer. Weird that Link breaks into people houses and then breaks for pots. Oh my god. Holy shit. You're a genius. Exactly. Oh, Matchi Arrow. Can't just give her a fairy. Or can I? I'm gonna try this again. This is so humiliating. Link's little sounds are so damn true. See, now you just heal yourself. Wait, Grandma? Maybe it didn't work because it's not daytime. That's also possible. Oh. Oh, Matchi, is that you, Matchi? Yes, Grandma's miss me. Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. I honestly thought we would never talk to her again until, like, the end of the game. So this is weird. Matchi, my dear sweet Matchi, you're safe. That's wonderful, just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Matchi. I haven't been even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Matchi, that is all I have to give you right now. You can keep this in your empty bottle. Okay, cool. Elixir soup. Just a soup. My grandma gave me soup. Thank you for soup. Replenishes all your life and your magic power. Oh, doubles attack. Okay, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen this kind of soup before. Low tech barrel storage. When I first played this, I released a fairy next to her, and then it didn't work, and I just gave up. I mean, that's that seems like something I would do as a kid, also. You and your sister love his soup, don't you? If you run out, you can make it for you anytime you like. Okay, that's good. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless. Oh, that's such a happy Link. He's so cute. Oh, you have more stew. Oh, wait, you hate stew, don't you, Matchi? What the fuck? Why would I hate stew? What is this allegation against me? I love stew. You were cancelled for it, I remember. Was I? I don't recall this. This might be a whole bit that I don't remember. I feel like it reminds me more of a Ray Rabenstein stream. Where there was a huge escalation about soup and stew and what was considered stew. Wow, even the Link bits are worse than the Mario bits. Someone bring back High on Mushrooms. That is true. Like, I don't know, it's hard to make Link bits. But I think it's working very good with a yep. But he has a very high-pitched yeah in this game, you know? It doesn't hit quite the same, but it is good. It doesn't work for the bits. Ah! It's not the same. But it doesn't work for the game. I never did the side quest this early. I'm such a genius. I'm so smart. Link in this game. I always hated the soup, Grandma. You never listen. Damn. You hated Gerudo stew near the desert temple. That was tomato soup. I mean, that was, I don't know. That was gross, oversat tomato soup. That was gruel. That was not good soup. Wait, does anyone ever notice Link doesn't talk? What the hell? Link? Say something right now? Holy shit. You hated the Mario stew? No, I love it, I love it. Sip. They're both green. In Tomodachi Life, I made Sonic stew. I made that after I killed Sonic. I had a Sonic character. A Sonic me in Tomodachi Life. But then I got bored of Sonic, so I just killed him, and then I made him into a soup that was consumed by my Mies on Tomodachi Life. See, I love soup. I love stew. I love gruel. Too many tomatoes at tomato hater. I used to be a tomato lover, is the thing. At least when it comes to soup, you know. But you know what? There's such a thing as bad tomato soup after all. I learned my lesson. Isn't Zelda the green guy? Otherwise, why is it called Legend of Zelda? Obnoxious Wheezy snorting and laughing. It's true. You know, it is strange. After all this time, you know, it is strange even so. Metroid is a girl. See, I never even played Metroid as a kid. So for me, the revelation was like, oh, people didn't know Metroid wasn't a girl? What the hell? I heard it secondhand. Where people are like, I finished Metroid. At the end, Metroid was a girl? Wait, she's called Samus. I forgot about that. All tomato soup is bad tomato soup. That is not true. Dip it in bread. God, did we establish Matchi wouldn't eat hedgehogs but would eat Sonic? Yeah, we did establish that. But like, hedgehogs are cute beings, right? And Sonic is not cute, right? We can agree to it, Sonic is not cute, right? Has there ever been, like, any kind of cute Sonic where you've gone like, oh, that's cute? I don't think so. He's always been, like, not gross, but he's been trying to be cool. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I read it as 1,000. I was like, no. Never mind. Glub, 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 hello. Should make a sailing game with super realistic wind physics where all the gas in the air is simulated and it runs at like 0.3 FPS? Sorry, I was distracted by goblins trying to kill me. I don't know, I think he's a little cute. I don't think so. I don't think there's a single cute Sonic. Where's Ray Robinstein? Ray is lurking. We don't need we don't need to say the words which summon Ray. Oh, Infinite. Imagine, is Infinite cute? No, I guess not. Oh my god, I think that's a guy, right? Oh my god, it's a lot of Luigi. Oh, so close. If only I could fly to the top of that hill, if only. Beneath that rockhead. I just spoke aloud without thinking. This is a secret, just quite a secret. I could probably fly using my leaf or whatever, right? Fly to a rockhead? Where does he want me to go also? Huh. Rockhead. Bathead? Interesting. Anyways. Every Link bit so far is just hop, hop. Think of a bit. Also, I need to increase my wallet. If I can do that. Hold on. Maybe I should just try this anyway. I know it won't work. But even so, it might be fun to work. Or fun to try. Also, what the hell is he looking at? What is he talking about? Fly to the top of that hill, if only. Beneath that rockhead. Huh? Fly? Rockhead? I definitely can't fly up there, of course. But fly somewhere else? There's no other rocket. What is he talking about? Or maybe... Oh, maybe he's looking like way, way off in the distance, right? I could see that. It's like a whole... He's looking at a whole different island. I'm suspecting. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. What if I do this, though? Okay, interesting. I definitely could not have done that. But also... This takes magic. I forgot about that part. Whoa, I'm trying to Breath of the Wild it, but it might not be a good idea. So be it. I die. He's using the telescope to look 10 yards away. I have no clue what he's talking about. Okay, maybe I did all that I need to do here. Maybe I did all that I need to do here now that Grandma is healed. Something like that. We can paraglide? Apparently. Or maybe should... I already abandoned doing it. Then maybe I should just try it again. I talked myself out of doing it. No, it will never work. What if it does frickin' work, though? Did you check the back door? Did I? Is there a back door? Whoa. Okay. I assume it's not a back door here. Tails is somewhat cute. Tails is very cute. I mean, that's arguably the best reason to enjoy Tails. So, like, I can see why Tails is, like, a favorite character for so many people. Tails is probably, like, the cutest, like, guy in all of Sonic, potentially. It's weird to... Usually I'm talking about Mario, so it's weird to suddenly talk about Sonic while playing Zelda. Oh yeah, backdoor to the alley. I think I was going to go circles around here. Whoops, I forgot. Whoops, I forgot I was out of mana. So I literally can't even do the thing that I wanted to do. But yeah, I'm gonna try sailing around the island. Also, maybe I should go back talk to the grandpa. Now the grandma is healed. Might have like some different and interesting dialogue. Try to talk about Sonic. Mario pops up. Who is the cutest character in Mario? I don't think it's Peach, I don't think it's Mario. Arguably, so many people, potentially, this could be the reason why so many people like Luigi, really, right? Because he's comparatively cuter than Mario. Yoshi, that is true, Yoshi is pretty cute. But I guess I don't personally find Yoshi to be that cute. But I can see why other people would think Yoshi is cute. People like Yoshi, Mario, Yoshi probably not. I think Mario is not really full of, like, any cute characters, really, right? Comes down to, like, Peach and Daisy. They're pretty cute, but they're just humans, really. It's just comparison. Is Tails a cute Mario character? No. Mario's cute. Yes. You shouldn't say okay, huh? It is different. They come every night after dark. What could they want here? I don't... Dry Bones is cute. No, I guess the Koopas are kind of cute, actually, now that you mention it. Koopas are kind of cute. Wario is cute. I don't know, how could something be cute and smell of farts and onions? I don't know. I guess that is also, like, I guess that could be a cute traits. It could be, like, a Hello Kitty character like that, right? Where we're, like... I don't know, it's an onion bear who smells of onions and farts. Could be a thing. Boy failure Mario, I've never... This is a brand new sentence. What constitutes a boy failure also? Isn't that what every boy is? Is this a skewed perspective of my own? Isn't every boy a failure? It's too dangerous to walk around outside at night. I'm being serious here. If you want to play with the boys, come back after the sun has come up. Right. Right, it might not even be the case he's saying, like, I should literally come back when it's daytime. He's actually saying, like, go find the guys at nighttime. I, like, misunderstood him. I think I'm getting it now. There could be a back door to the island, right? Beetle, welcome back, Beetle. Should I go talk to Beetle, potentially? He's moving away. No, he's back, okay. Hello, dude. I'm good, actually. I'm fine. There's nothing interesting here. Never mind. I'm good. I just don't like those pears, you know? Whoops, I drank the potion? No, I can't rewind. Okay, well, I did get my mana back. Oh, it's half a potion. Okay, well, that's nice. Link, you become a pirate. We banish you, please leave. No. Boomerang. This could be useful in the future. Oh yeah, but I actually need different things, I forgot. Whoa. I'm gonna go around the island this time. There's nothing up in the watchtower, right? Maybe I should have looked there. Also, don't I have this telescope? Maybe I should be using that more to find things. Maybe there could be something to that. Interesting. I'm not seeing anything, but even so interesting. Okay. Go north, wind, go north. North. It's weird that I can suddenly... Okay, I did it wrong. Really? It was the wrong thing? I can suddenly participate in the nostalgia of Wind Waker now in the future, which is weird to me. I've always avoided it because I'm like, someday I'll be playing the game. Now soon, I too can participate. I can say, yes, I remember when I played the game, you know, not too long ago. I do feel nostalgic, weirdly enough, for some games that I played recently. What the hell were... I'm assuming I should not go into the frickin' whirlwind. Wait, what's going on here, actually? There is something strange happening here. With the whole stone? The rock? What is that? I think the music is audible to people when Link conducts. Probably, right? This is such a bad idea. But I'm curious what would happen if I go near this one thing. Okay, yeah. Whoops. I should not have done this. Okay, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Youch. Just killed my damn ship. Okay, I'm back. Never mind, it's fine. It's not a big deal, actually. I'm sure the dragon didn't like that, though. I was gonna say maybe Toad is cute, but I don't think Toad is cute on second thought. I don't think Toad is cute. But I think I prefer when, like, when cute characters have ugly traits. Like, a cute character should not be, like, completely cute. Like, when you see a cute plushie of a cat, that's too basic, you know? There should be, like, an ugly element to the cat, is what I believe. Like, maybe it has, like, a big belly button, or it has, like, a unibrow. But also, most things are not really ugly. They're not... It's not that they're not cute, it's more like... It's just something that stands out in front of the cuteness. Did you like any of the Paper Mario allies? I did like Paracari. I liked, what was... I liked the Lakitu. I can't remember his name. And the Koopa, the blue Koopa. Despite being a giant weeb, Matchi cannot stand pure cute. Well, I think this is like a good thing that Japan has mastered, actually, where it's sort of like... In a lot of Japanese stuff, things are like, half cute. I mean, this is one of the traits I like about Pokemon, and something I feel like people get wrong all of the time when they try to make fake Pokemon. Whenever they make fake Pokemon, they're like, oh, I make a cute Pokemon, it should be cute, but real Pokemon are like half ugly, half cute, half cool. Sorry, I need to sneeze. Huh. Never mind, it went away, but now I feel worse for not having sneezed. Bombat is the best one. Bombat is pretty cute. It's a beauty mark mole effect, but accentuates cuteness. I get it. Yeah, you get it. You get it. I liked you. How, like, what Pokemon? Well, in Pokemon design, cool Pokemon also have, like, ugly elements to them. They're not, like, super, super cool, or when they're cool. There's, like, one part where that you have to, like, get used to, I feel like. Like, Lugia? Well, I think Lugia is a case of a Pokemon where it's sort of, like, even now, I think Lugia is kind of ugly. With a big belly and the big fingers. I can't get over how Lugia is flying around with wings that are like fingers. He just has fat fingers, you know? I don't like that about Lugia. Congrats to Pikachu for losing weight. Congrats. I guess they did make Pikachu more cute over time. But that's part of the appeal of Pikachu. That's why people like fat Pikachu, right? It's like a mix of elements there, and people want that. They like it. Love Me, My Magnemites, they are pretty cool. Oh yeah, and the thing is, there were a lot of cool companions in Paper Mario. But once you got them, they just stayed silent, and they didn't do anything. And that was the part where I was like, I wish they just had, like, a few cool ones, rather than, like, too many that never speak. Or, like, they had more input into the story and what happened. Can I get it? Did I not get it? I guess not. Never mind. What is going on here? I feel like I should have gotten something. I'm getting something. It's an entire different argument I have to get into. I have thoughts on it. It's just gonna get coins, yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Don't need them. I'm rich. Whoops. Remember, Mario makes things awkward for the companions. Maybe. I guess canonically that's the case. Listen, one of the most veteran Pokemon designers said that he tones down designs that are too cool by making their head bigger, eyes less sharp and such, and he explicitly lists Luxray as an example, and I'm just thinking, would Luxray really look worse if they made him a bit sharper? I need to look at Luxray for this. Potentially. Hold on. Luxray check. Well, Luxray is pretty damn cool. I guess, yeah, Luxray is a good example of this, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of design elements to this, where it's like the tail is off, the proportions are off, the ears, the stripes. Like, if this was too cool, then it would have looked like a fan design, you know? And that's something that, like, a lot of, like, fan designs get wrong. They would have taken this and just made it too cool. That's why, like, so many fan Pokemon never look like real Pokemon. Let's get back to the game. Mario would make a bad Twitch streamer. It wouldn't last 30 seconds in front of the mirror. I think so. I mean, I think he's not built for Twitch. He would read one bad comment and be like, I'm heading out for the night. I'm feeling a bit tired. Now I need to see someone draw cool Luxray. You can do it. I believe in you. I feel like Luigi could stream. I feel like Luigi could stream. That he would always, like, fail to read chat. He would, like, mess it up, so he's thinking chat is empty. And he's streaming to, like, 5,000 people. But he's just talking to himself. And somehow that would give him, like, huge success. And Mario would maybe be so boring on stream that people would tune out. Matchi could stream, I don't believe it. It will never happen. Whoa. Whoa. Matthias Billy could never... I hate that guy. I hate him. He's always trying to keep it real. This is kind of time-consuming, but it's fine. It adds a whole game design element, you know. Mario would farm clips like there's no tomorrow. I don't think so. I think Mario would be fine. Mario would be okay. Thing is, there's nothing... I don't know. There would be an interesting game to that, I guess, where it's like Mario farm clipping, along with Mario Golf and Mario Party and Mario Tennis, Mario Streamer. Youch. Okay, now I'm up here, but I wasn't really planning on being up here. But maybe I could find something, you never know. I feel like Mario would just play, and then things get awkward and he doesn't know how to recover the situation. Maybe. Skulls. Oh my god, it's skulls. People have died here? I think Mario is too old. I know he's like, canonically, Mario's like 25 years old. But even so, he has an old spirit, you know? The real Mario is like 40 years old in my head. He's not 25. I think Mario's going to increase in age the more that I age. I know, I don't know. Something too bad, potentially. What is this place? I feel like maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. There's like something to this where it's like I need something that I don't know about. Maybe? I'm hoping I can find my way back. Mario's a brain rot zoomer. Never know. Maybe baby Mario is, you know? That would be such a horrible, I don't know. I kind of like that idea of baby Mario being like a brain-rotted kid on TikTok. It would kind of suit baby Mario. Someone's like, your old games were better. Wonder sucks. Then Mario reads them out loud and goes, oh, well, Mario liked them. Then another meme comment pops up and he also reads, making the vibes worse. He would... I don't know, I mean, it's all Bowser. It's all Koopas and Goombas. You killed my grandpa, you stomped on him. Oh, well, I guess, but Mario liked it, You killed my brother. He was coming towards me, I don't know. What do you want from me? Maybe I shouldn't be here yet. I actually don't know where to go in the game anymore. I should talk to my guy, you know? What do you think? We cannot get inside the cave unless you destroy the stone slab that blocks its entrance. You must do that before we get sucked into the whirlpool. What? Story stone mellow is to break it into pieces starting at the top. Take care not to waste your bombs. Oh, you know, I was kind of thinking of throwing bombs at it, but also, do I have bombs on me? I don't think I do. These are spoils. That's true. Where can I get bombs? Bowser DDoS is Mario stream. That could happen. Are there even bombs on that island? And Beetle does not sell bombs. Maybe we'll spoil the game like that. It's very handy, you know. I do like the element of a Navi in Mario games and the Zelda games. Lamp oil. Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. But I need bombs. Beagle doesn't have a bomb license, so we can't legally sell them. I guess so. But also, you can just grow them. What is up with the legislation of a Zelda verse? You can grow bombs in your garden, but you need a license to sell them. This whole market is fucked up. Bombs? Bombs. I need bombs, apparently. There's no way I'm gonna find bombs at the ocean, right? But it might be worth a shot. Because we can't stop people from growing bombs. I guess that's true. But we can't stop people from growing weed. So, but you know, maybe weed is legal in the Zeldaverse. Never know. I've never considered this question. Is weed legal? Does Link smoke weed? Maybe that's why everything's toony. I know weed doesn't make your vision go crazy. I've never had it, so I can't say. You never know. Maybe it just hits different here. Morshoe? Maybe it would be funny with a Morshoe command, just for the heck of it. You can grow them, very risky. But that still doesn't authorize him to sell them. It makes sense. Makes him hungry all the time. I guess so, yeah. I never smoked weed, but I've been around people who smoked weed, and they asked me, do you want to smoke weed? And I was a coward, and I said, no. But then I hung around them, and I was like, wow, this smoke is making me feel funny. Can I get more soup? Oh yeah, I already... I guess I don't need it. But it's better than the red potion, right? So maybe I should just drink this up right now. Do you want to smoke weed? Not really. I feel like I'm too... I don't really want to do any kind of drugs, is the thing. Soup, please. I just want soup. I've never been like, I gotta do drugs. I'm even, you know, I'm very, like, lame. Sorry. I'm very lame. I don't really find the concept of doing drugs that interesting. And I don't even partake in alcohol that much. Every now and then I do drink, but like usually it's like with friends or social gatherings. But even last time I was just like, I don't really feel like it, so I didn't bring anything. To be honest, same. But recently was more I'm poor, and I don't want to divert gaming funds. If that makes sense. Today Matchi gets peer pressured into doing great. That is a funny bit, though. Guys, wouldn't it be a funny bit if I get peer pressured by chat into smoking weed? Really, guys? You think that would make my streams better? Yes, streamer, yes! I love pina coladas. Oh, man, I do love pina coladas. That's like my exception for like, oh, they have a pina colada. You know what? I will partake this time. This is water. Wow. I got water. Try pouring it onto something dry and withered. Wait, could it potentially be the case where there's like some dry and withered plant? But I don't think there is, because it's literally fucking raining. But it might, I don't know. It worked the last time. So you never know. Wait, what is this place? Have I been here? Don't do drugs, just seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, the thing is, it also illegally obtain substances to smuggle them to your house. It is a bit... If a bit is funny enough, okay, yeah. Well, it would be a funny bit to be the streamer who gets caught with drugs, but chat, like, I don't know, sent them, quote-unquote. It has happened to my friend once, that, like, he had something sent by an online friend, and when he opened up the box, he was like, there's a weed in here. And he was like, holy shit, why did you do that? Like, you put me in danger. And I don't know what happened to her friendship after that. I think they stopped talking after that. That's scary. That's such a scary thought. If he had gotten caught by customs or whatever, then he would have been in a huge amount of trouble. You smoke them while wearing a fake mustache. The thing is, people have told me to do LSD, but I don't know. The thing is, I don't want to do LSD. I've never been keen on it, because when people describe the ideas of LSD, where they're like, it will open your mind, I'm always just like, well, why can't I do that without drugs? Like, I can just open my mind without drugs, right? I don't need LSD. But maybe I'm very, like, vain in that idea of, like, nah, I could do it. I don't need LSD to feel the effects of LSD, actually. I could just do that on my own if I felt like it. So I don't need it. Yeah, massive dick move, yeah, for sure. If they get caught, just go, it's a me, Mario, from the upper rail. Yeah. Might work. Yeah, I don't really plan on doing drugs. The concept of LSD is fascinating to me because of the whole idea of, like, oh, it opens your mind. But I also know people have done LSD, and they say that kind of stuff, and when I talk to them, I'm just like, oh, he's lost. He's lost it. He's lost it. He's just insane. Actually, it's just insane now. So I guess part of why I don't want to do drugs is I've known people who did drugs, and it changed their personality to such an extent where I was like, I don't really want to hang around this guy now. He's kind of, like, lame. He's only talking about drugs, or what he's talking about is kind of, like, insane wacko. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Let's never talk again. Hello, go gremlin. Imagine not being able to use 100% of your brain by default. Man. The only drug I need is Mario. Mario? Sniffs Mario. It's hitting the right spot. Most people can't induce themselves into an LSD trip. No, you have a weird one. think I could do it without it, though. And tomato soup. Tomato soup is controversial. I'm never gonna bring that up again. Obligatory Mario and Shrooms comments. But do you think you could, like, sniff Mario and get high, potentially? Because of, like... He's done so. No, this is just a dumb Mario on Shrooms joke. It's just another dumb Mario drugs bit. Where you get high off Mario. But it's a good question, just theoretically speaking, it's a good question, right? Here's some water. Just poured it on the floor in this guy's house. Hope you like it. And Matchi's value, Matchi, whoa. You kind of startled me there, buddy. I thought more of those monsters had come to harass me. There's been a lot of strange things going on at night lately. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in ages because of it, and I love sleep. In fact, I saw something really odd just a little while ago. Of course, this was back before a bridge was destroyed. It's up in the fairy woods. In every old dried fountain, I saw this tall girl who glowed like a fairy, which was odd enough, but then she vanished into that rock. Maybe I should try to do the thing that I tried to do before. Well, hold on, a chest? It's just gonna be rupees. Damn it. I like the idea of Matchi's body fermenting nutrients to send him into a hallucinogenic coma. We need to admit that Mario does Shrooms was the height of comedy and refused to see it. You could lick him like a toad. I mean, I don't know, I think there might be something onto the whole Mario doing drugs thing. Where every now and then I kind of comment to the idea of like, could I do it? Could I make a Mario does drugs animation on YouTube but actually make it funny? Would it be possible? But even if I found it to be like funny, how could I know that it truly was funny? And if I upload that shit, how could anyone not comment anything other than, wow, you're like 20 years late with this joke? But could I do it in such a way where no one notices it? Low exogenic stealing in a man's house. I also poured water on his floor. But he didn't mind that, so I guess he's probably fine with theft also. Streamer Mario. No, I didn't do a mushroom chat. The super mushrooms are perfectly healthy. Gerblins. Ouch. How did they get here, you know? They're not even goblins, they're like rat goblins, you know? How are you back from the dead? So I'll make a pact right now that if any of us ever meets Miyamoto, we have to ask him about Mario being on shrooms. Yeah. I would maybe my question to Miyamoto would be like, could you add like a goth girl to Mario? That would be kind of interesting, right? But I feel like that's also such a lame question. That's in the same vein of asking about Mario and shrooms. Maybe I should just ask Mario. I should ask Miyamoto the lamest questions possible if I ever get a question, or the opportunity to ask a question, rather. Is Mario doing drugs when he does shrooms? Can you add a goth girl to Mario? Does Mario kill Goombas? Is Bowser actually a good guy? Miyamoto removed a goth girl from Mario. He's not on our side. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna see if I can do it. It seems like I should be going up here, you know? It seems like I should be able to do that. What if I instead try to do this or something like that? I don't think this is possible, right? It doesn't work that way. It's not like a hook shot. Telescope. I'm enjoying the flow of this conversation today. We're doing a good job from going from topic to topic. I think so. It's a very chill game. You know, the thing about, like, Paper Mario is that it's, like... It's often very focused on the game itself. But games like this, you can just chill and talk about Mario, you know? Playing a game like this, you can just chill and talk about Mario instead of playing Paper Mario, where a game is focused on Mario. Damn, I couldn't do it. Maybe I am missing something, though. Hey, pat yourself on the back, everyone. We've got about an hour left before I have to leave to go to work. Back to the slop factory. Able to wake wind's direction. Hold on! That's actually a really good point. I do live in the fascinating world of wind. I hadn't even considered that. I keep forgetting about every single mechanic of this game. Because I play it like every time. I play this game like a week apart. And I need to stop doing that. This is not that kind of game where you can like alternate between games that much. The Wind Waker? That's actually a good point. Even if it doesn't work, it is a really good, I don't know, it's good advice, you know? It would be worth to try it. I'll even prepare right now with my baton. The Wind Waker. So the bits. Mario does shrooms. Link is named Zelda. Metroid is a boy. What other top-tier hilarious ultra-funny jokes are there we haven't brought up? Ganon... Nah, it's not as funny to do things with villains, I feel like. It has to be like the main guys. And I think that's it. I think every other bit is sort of like a new thing. Like, what if Luigi is in Luigi's mansion? What if Luigi gets a ghost girlfriend? That's not an established thing. Everything established is just, like, established already. Ghost GF for Luigi would be kind of fucked up, because he has, like, Daisy. This is my one hope for a Mario movie when we introduce Daisy. It's like, they should have Daisy madly in love with Luigi. And Luigi doesn't even notice. Maybe he does meet a goth ghost girl, you know? And that drives Daisy up the wall. Pokemon is about abusing animals? Hold on, we might be onto something here. Bubsy the cat is Bubsy the cat? Hold on. And also, fuck, what was the name of the other dumb... Time travel cat? Jax the cat? Damn it. Balan? Hold on, can we do this with Balan actually, new bit? Mario does drugs. Zelda is a boy. Samus, Metroid, is a boy. That's actually a girl. And Balan is actually... Fuck, Balan has no fucking character. Balan has no character. I guess you could say, like, Balan is actually, like, a kidnapper? Is that what he is? But isn't that just the plot of a game? He, like, kidnaps kids into his wonderland? But that's also the plot? But that's also the thing that you do in every of these games? You eat mushrooms and whatnot? Damn, Balan has no fucking personality. This is something you need to consider when you make your indie game. Like, how are people going to make fun of your characters and the story, you know? You need to have every meme prepared beforehand. See, if I knew anything about Deltarune, I could make so many good references to Deltarune right here. Undertale is Deltarune? Call it Abandoned Wonderland is the best I got. I remember someone explaining the lore. Sans Ness, what the hell? Papyrus is a font. Link is a link URL. It's not that good. Okay, this time I'm gonna do it. Potentially. What is a Matchi? I'm a funny guy. I'm a Swede. I'm a weeb. There's a lot you can do with that, really. You can just walk past with goblins, so I don't even care. A type of green tea. Matcha? Hold on. West, I'm assuming? Maybe I should save just in case. Matcha is Swedish. It's true. I'm not even hiding it. I'm done hiding it. Remember someone saying that your game was originally designed so the songs at the end of a level had lyrics, and we removed that at the very end, but the game is very much more understandable with the lyrics. That would make sense. It would make sense that Yuji Naka just removes it, because it's like, nah, we're good. We don't need that, actually. Damn, it seems like the direction did not change at all. Right? I'm not seeing, like, any fluctuation in the wind at all. Whoa. Damn it. Does not seem to work. What if I go in here, though? I think removing context is the best rebellion. Game should be a fever dream. I think so. Like, I think Yuji Naka was, like, unironically onto something. Removing every lyric and removing everything that's understandable about the game. He improved the game by doing that, you know? Damn, I was hoping I would be able to find bombs in here. But why would a family have bombs in the storage? Set lyrics by default. There's a whole book to Balan, you know? What if that was a redeem? I have to read the whole Balan book on stream, but I think people just fall asleep to that. That was the best experience on drugs. What the hell? This was actually what Yuji Naka intended. Apparently Balan takes people who are delusional, wounded something, and tries to make them better. Yeah. The bit could be Balan is like a therapist. Is actually a therapist. Not a good bit, but it could be a bit, you know? He's a psychiatrist, he's a psychologist. Haha, so funny. He's a self-help guru. He's a cult leader, that might actually be better. So I need to get bombs in the game is what I'm realizing. Holy shit, Matchi, how did you drop to 1 follower? I read Balan Wonderworld book. Yeah, I think it would happen. I'm right to fear it. I think people wouldn't fall asleep to you playing the game. No, people loved it. They were like extremely focused on it. They couldn't get enough. There's no damn bombs on this island. Just as I knew already, but I was kind of hoping I could find something. Too bad. Bombs? And I don't have anything like that on me, for sure. I had to sniff a little bit on my nose. Sorry. I'm gonna try and go. Yeah, I was muted. I was sniffing my nose. I had to clean my nostrils. It's like allergy season now. Let's see. I need to go where bombs are. Actually, maybe I know he won't have it, but what if it's randomly generated? Oh, yeah, he's gone. In my head, the beetle was still here. Never mind. Let's go. Where am I going? I don't know. Windfall Island. Forsaken Fortress. Dragon Roost Island. I guess I'm going to Dragon Roost. Maybe I'll find bombs on the way also. Alright, aren't we supposed to be backseating? Maybe. It depends. You know, the backseating is always optional, you know? The north? I guess it's not that big of a deal to travel across the world if you do this. Pretty sure Windfall Island is where to go. I wouldn't know. Am I not at Windfall Island right now? No, I'm on said island, of course, obviously. We'll go to Windfall Island, sure. Should backseat faithfully until the one time where lying would be funny. That's a weird... it is the thing that could happen, you know? You never know. I could have like an extremely faithful backseater, and then one day they start telling lies. It kind of has happened, you know, that someone is like, oh, this, then that, but they misremember. And I'm like, it's not working. I guess I've been gaining the reputation. No, your reputation is very distrustful. Listen, this is a stream. This is a stream, it's content. This is content. I don't know how I beat this game as a kid, but sharks freak me out so much. It is freaky even today. Have I ever lied to you? I don't know. I think, technically speaking, maybe you have not. But then spiritually speaking, you have. You know? I can just feel it in my bones, in my soul. The words you have spoken might have been true, but they have had a distrustful nature to them, you know? I don't blame you, I do exude that untrustworthy, chaotic energy. See, I was right. I'm always right. Damn, it's been rainy like crazy. But I assume that's like a whole plot element currently. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. There's a lot of sailing in this game. But it's fine. It's a part of the atmosphere. It's a part of the gimmick. Why does this game not have instant travel like in Skyrim? What island is that? I do want to go back to Tingle Island. He's throwing you off, yeah. The thing is, I have established a very good-natured chat, you know? I used to have it, well, I had it for one stream. I had it for one stream that people could redeem VIP, and they could also, for a cheaper amount of points, they could remove someone else's VIP. And what happened was everyone in chat just got VIP, and they refused to remove anyone else's VIP. And that was when I learned, like, oh, my chat is, like, very well-behaved. They all just wanted to, they felt too bad removing someone else's VIP. So they're just like, nah, it's fine. Honey with solidarity, for sure. Back you up, don't fret. Thank you. I'm going to need it. I'm sorry, I should have been there. Yeah, it definitely would have brought me. It only takes one, right? It would have only taken. The thing is, it would have only taken one person to be like, I'm gonna remove someone's VIP. And it would have gotten chaotic, but not even a single person did that. It's Dreamy John. I knew. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, you mean like that? Oh, no. Depending on how cheap you'd have no VIPs. Yeah, then I had to remove it. I felt so embarrassed after that. Because someone made a good point of like, when you have a chat full of VIPs, when people are afraid to chat, because they're like, oh, this is like a friend-only corner. I'm like, oh yeah, that is actually like a good point. Like when you see a chat and everyone's VIP, it will be like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. It's like one person streaming for her friends. VIP should be 25k and remove should be 1 point. That would have been insane, but also kind of good. Damn. What is this island? I'm fascinated by this paint. Never mind, I'm not going there. Never mind. I'm good. These damn sharks. It would have been too damn easy to remove VIP. But it also would have been good for that reason. But also, who the hell would spend... Well, also, who would get VIP if you could remove it for 1 point? You're basically doing that with the idea that you're going to get it deleted. And then you're going to have a grudge against that one chatter for the rest of your life. Is the grudge worth it? Potentially. Is that Tingle Island over there? I feel like I keep confusing this. You do seem pretty damn well into a distance for this game, you know. Chatter violence is fun. Maybe. Sometimes it is fun. Uh-oh, shark. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Tingle Tower at the same time. Right. We're gonna offer 1 bit. See, now that's that's mean. That's mean. You can't say that as a streamer. Accept a variety of bribes. Oh no. That's not Tingle Tower. I can already tell. 2 bits? Is that could be Tingle Tower, actually. Think about 2 bits? Oh my god, I've been bribed. Now I like you. Oh my god, 3? Now the tables have turned. Now I have all the power. It's all mine. I have all the cards. No. Think of this. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, I'm always like fascinated by different like color choices for video games, where it's like, this is a damn purple shark. I know it's the simplest way. The designer probably just wanted to make the shark purple, but I'm always so fascinated by that, where it's like, why did you choose to do that? Why would you choose to make the make the shark purple? Is there like a real reason to it? Sometimes I see people doing like crazy directions with art and color. Cards were just red. It really is that case, probably. But I'm also so curious about that from a perspective of like artists and like why they pick certain colors. There's like one artist who does like everything crazy all the time, and they do like purple, green skin colors and like different vibes or atmospheres, and it's like all nonsensical. But then when I see that, I'm just like, I think there's a pattern to this. I'm curious how we just see the world. That's not even Tingle Tower. Yeah, I get it. I didn't mean to talk to you, dude. Purple represents Ganondorf. No subtlety. Oh my god, that could be it. He's not even purple, but even so, it kind of makes sense. Purple is evil, obviously. Oh my god. Purple is evil. But also, maybe evil is good? I do like that as a thing when they sort of like twist that around. Oops. Sorry, Gabagoo. There's nothing evil about Go-Go, Gabagool, Gruul, Gremlin. Go-Go is not evil, Gabagool is not evil, Gruul is not evil, Gremlin is not technically evil. Okay, never mind, you're evil. I misspoke. I should have seen it coming. I think Celeste did a good job with that idea. I never got that far into Celeste. I tried it out a little teeny tiny bit to check it out. Maybe I should play it. I need to play more Mario-likes. I'm gonna go with this bit of calling every platformer a Mario-like from now on. Yeah, this is the wrong island. This is not where I should be, actually. But you know what? It's fine, actually. The tears are drowning someone. Good. I actually do want to go here, because I want to see if I can do a thing. I want to see if I can get the water, which was necessary for a thing. Wait, what are Mario games called then? They are just Mario games, or Mario-likes, or Mario. Isn't Celeste more of a Kaiso Mario? What does this mean? Kaiso? Kaiso Mario-like? I'm not familiar with the term Kaiso. Ganon Link teaming up? Checks and balances? What the hell? What does this mean? No, I'm thinking of a wrong island. This is not the right place. Damn. Damn. I guess I never got a map for that one island I wanted to go to. I get it. You don't know Kaiso? Oh wait! Kaiso... I think I do know this, actually. Never mind. It's a really old, excessively difficult Mario ROM hack. I think I do know it, actually. I'm vaguely familiar. Why is this shark, like, after me? It's like he likes me or something. So is it like Mario? If it is Mario, I think so. If it's not an official Mario game, then it is a Mario-like. If it is an official Mario game, then it is just Mario. Is Doom a Doom clone? No. But it is funnier to say it's a Doom clone. If it works if it's funny. West. Oops. Wait, what? What? I see. Doom 2 is a Doom clone, see? What are you, Matchi? I'm a Mario? Like, I don't know what I am. I'm just a man. I'm not a genre, I think. I'm not even indie. Am I? No, I'm a man. I can run Doom on my dog, what the hell? Is this true? The sheer hesitancy in that response was golden. I don't know. What am I? Looking at my own fingers. Seeing Doom play on my fingers. Okay, well, this is kind of cool. Is there a map for every area in this game? Which is an atom, like, I guess so. Put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. What if I climb this thing just for the heck of it? Wait, I have a telescope. That guy from before had a telescope. Can I just look at what he was looking at? Should I just have done that? Also, is this guy gonna be up here? Kinda looked like him. Hello, Golden Grillson. Hello, hello. How much is a monkey light? Potentially. I guess you could call I guess you could call me a monkey light, actually. Oh, it works on many different levels. What the hell? These are not guys. These are goblins. Yep. How's Wind Waker treating you? It's good. It's very atmospheric right now. Because I don't know what to do. Well, I kind of have an idea of what to do. But I'm wondering how to get there. Or what to do. He's lost and scared of sharks. Oh, that also. I'm trying to find bombs. But not in a way that will get me banned from Twitch. A fairy? What the heck? Damn, it's always rupees. Well, I'm going to the island, I guess. I guess I'm just going to the island. He's an island boy. Why don't you have an emote of you as a Haniwa? I don't think I need it, you know? There already is a Haniwa. It would just be a Haniwa. Suffering from being too rich? I think so. I don't know. The problem is I don't know where to spend all my money. Is that Beetle again? No? Is it? That's more goblins? That's... Who are these guys? Yeah. Mighty fine bone you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Don't get it from us, not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, treasure hunters. Okay. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave our shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. Oh my god, thank you. I guess there probably is like a chart for every area then. Oh wait, this is different potentially. Free stuff. Bye, thank you. Happy hunting. Bye. Okay. What was that? Okay, charts, it says right there. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I see. Thank you, man. Whoops. Oh yeah, I do it like this. Go back. I see. I get it now. I get it now. What was that? Urns on barrels? Now I'm reminded of starting an argument. Does the Sea of Wind Waker contain fish? It has sharks, right? What overfishing does to an ecosystem? Damn, that's so sad. But also, I don't like seafood. I do like islands, I don't like seafood, so maybe it would be paradise in the long run. People would have to resort to, like, having proper cow meals. Having a burger on a ship. I had that once. It was not a good burger. But it was not a good ship either. Matchi would catch all the fish so doesn't have to eat fish anymore. Maybe. What the hell, pirates? It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship have stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of a tall townsfolk. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jaboon's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Which I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to without them finding out about you. I see. So they had already been to the onset island, and now we're here. Or maybe I actually got it confused. Actually, now I wonder if maybe I confused these two islands. Where someone said they were, like, on Windfall Island, and I thought, oh, onset island. Windfall is the beginning island, something like that. Did the postman tell us? I remember someone telling us about the pirates being on an island. It also seemed like the people on Onset Island talked about pirates having been there, but no, they might have been referring to the creatures of the night. I think that was the distinction, or like what I was thinking. Like they were talking about the pirates, but they were talking about something different. I see, it's making sense now. This is why Matchi backseating happens. This is called learning about games and game design, you know? This is the beauty of game design. It's about finding things out for yourself for the first time. This is what life was like before people did things like look everything up on the internet, but it sounds all lame saying that. I'm doing a bit, but it just sounds like I'm being a boomer. Drink some water. Maybe I will. From my Trocadero car marshmallow drink. See, I'm not having cola. I'm special today. But I am gonna go in a bathroom break also. So BRB for about 5 minutes. BRB.
Hey, I got you a PC game at the anime convention.
Oh, you didn't have to. Do you like horny bunnies?
It's porn. I'm gonna go open my stuff now.
I like corny bunnies.
I'm back. Hi. Well, do you like him? Welcome back to World of Wind Waker. Welcome back. I forgot I had that video in there. It's just a reminder. The ads are just like a big folder of like 1,700 videos that play at random. And every so often, there'll be a random video that's not an ad. Hello, I'm back. Hello, hello. We got those pirates here and everything. What was this grave for again? I don't know. I can't read. Also, how do I get on the ship? I think I know. I think I can take a gander, I guess. Consider putting it in a video by MatchiPoko. I think I did that once, and then I started cringing myself, so I removed it. But maybe, you never know. Maybe it could make a return. It would be kind of nice to maybe have some clips in there or something like that. It might not be too bad of an idea. Whoa. There's no damn pirates here, what the hell? I assume there's nothing up here, but I have to know I have an explorer's mind. I have a deep, curiosity maxing mind. Steal their ship. I mean, he could maybe do it and maybe not. Hold up, I have an idea. Make an unlisted video that you can only see if it gets randomly chosen, and it's very weird and very brief. I used to have a video like that on my main animation channel. I'm being blown off the ship. Hold on. There we go. There was a video called Horse. Well, it still is called Horse. It still exists. But then I made it public one day. Because I was like, maybe people would like this, actually. And, but it used to just be like a private or unlisted video that could only be found through like, just randomly looking through one of my playlists. Who cleans pirates' ears? What should I guess? Mario? What if it is Mario, though? What if I randomly guess it by random chance? Mario. No, it's completely wrong now. Scram, non-pirate. Damn. How do I find out what cleans pirates' ears? A pirate isotope. What is an isotope? Maybe I should bring that back, though. Making an unlisted video that only a few can see. It should just be called secret video, you know, secret unlisted video. It should be what's happening right now on screen right now. This is the secret video right now. What do you people have to say to the people watching this secret video on my main YouTube channel that's not really meant for streaming, but for some reason there's a secret streaming video that can be found in one of my playlists. The thing you use to clean your ears, that's not called an isotope. Horse 2! Here it is, here's the horse bit. What if Mario had a big horse with a big mustache? Wahoo! And then his horse said, Nahoo! Because it's, you know, it's like a neigh, but it's a horse. Donkey. No. Do you think there might be pirates in here? Secret video 2. Secret video, horse 2. There's not gonna be anything new here. I don't know. What if I missed something? No, we're good. Excuse me, do you know how to explain this? Show speak of horse predator. Damn. You know what's funny about that video? Is that, does anyone know about... I'm trying to remember, this is embarrassing, but I can't remember his name. But it's a guy on Twitter with a horse persona. And I kind of know him. We don't really talk, know him. And he used to make comics that were based on like fitness and gym. Every year he would make like a big gym comic. No, damn it. But I was browsing his Twitter and I saw that picture of a horse. And I was like, that's a funny image. But I didn't know it was apparently him. And he had like edited the photo to look like a horse. I thought it was just a random funny photo that he found and he posted on Twitter, but that was him. I think I almost remember. Yes, you're beginning to remember. So, strangers here in town. They went on over towards the bomb shop. Oh, it's all coming together right now. And I could sneak in from the top, potentially. Hold on. I could do that. Maybe I could overhear, like, a conversation or something like that. I'm being, like, very clever right now. I'm using a boyish mind full of curiosity. But yeah, I just took a photo of him and called him a horse predator, which I feel kind of bad about now. I think if I had known, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have made that video. But he saw that and he thought it was funny, so it did work out fine. He did not mind being the horse predator in the end. Oh yeah, Sir the Horse is his name. I think it's just Sir is his name. Sir. And that's even why I say Sir in the video when I confront the horse. I'm just like, Sir? 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 But that was originally also meant to him. I originally made that on Twitter and just sent it to him because I thought it would be funny. Following Matthias' Pillid video was fun for a whole family. Wow. Oh my god. It's happening. The thing that I suspected is happening. They're stealing the bombs. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault. We absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for Nestle and Monopoly been running here, yeah? I hate that hairstyle. I know, bald with pigtails, it doesn't work. So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. No, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you the minute I set my eyes on the Matchi. Wait, what? I just knew he was hiding something back at outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this is maybe the first time we've shown such a wit, such cunning. You know, if you're cunning and Miss Tetra smarts, if you two get married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest. You idiot, keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Oh, he's actually thinking about it. Is Tetra here listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Damn, Tetra is setting up his whole operation? Quit goofing up, both of you. Tetra's a kid. She could just be really tiny and small, though, right? I don't know. Keep your childish jokes yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done leading them up, we're setting sail for Outside Island, I see. So they had not arrived there yet. Or maybe they had and they saw the rock and they're like, we're going back. What, miss? We have to leave immediately? But it's been so long since we went on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I meant to say. Just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah, and I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? The treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? How's for a night of fun? You're all fools. You know what? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. You have to hurry on to Outset, or the same thing could happen here. Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want you... You know, the treasure. Uh-oh. Okay, I see. She doesn't mind. Alright, fine, have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. We're setting sail at first light, so no slipping in, understood? Aye, aye. I do love striped shirts. It's a whole aesthetic, you know? Are we the treasure? Maybe. Maybe that's what we're supposed to learn. Today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Swabbies, yeah? Remember? Hold on, Swabbies. Chat, help me out. Help me remember Swabbies. Grandma is the treasure. Hold on. You know, but Nico won't let you in for... If you don't say it exactly right. Swabbies, it doesn't... Does it matter if it's caps lock? Switch screenshot moment. I should have thought about it. Swabbies, huh? They could all be kids. Yeah, it could be. Should I let him go? I don't know. I guess I don't need the bombs, so that's potentially it, right? Oh, yeah. Could I just steal the bombs, potentially? Am I gonna help him? Could I just attack him? I'm not gonna help him? Really? I guess I'm just leaving. I'm trying to help him, but there's no option for it. So, so be it. Look at him go. He has a real warrior nose without a mustache. It took me a decent amount of time to learn that Wario's nose is supposed to be like an onion. But I think that might have actually been like a later edition. Also, did you guys see that Wario Land for Game Boy Colors on Switch now? Like the first one? I mean, did you want to help him? Well, he was a mean old man. I felt more morally compelled to help him. But do I want to help him? Not really. Imagine playing this game, saving, quitting there, coming back, and just forgetting the password. That's why you gotta keep playing. Could happen to some kid, though. Like, oh, I gotta go to school, I can't do it. Then at school all day, he's like, swabby, swabby, swabby. So then he comes home and he's like, what the fuck was it? I don't know. Swab? Do I risk it? Smabbies. Whoops. I'm gonna do it. I'm not going all caps. I wonder what the password was in Japanese. Must have been crazy. Swabbies. Right, you may enter. He had monopoly on weapons manufacturer. That is true. I'm sure it's one of those letters with the accent. Yes. Swabby. Should I save right now? Maybe I should save right now. You never know. Back from ads. For $5, you can avoid 30 seconds of ads every hour. It might be worth it. You can support your favorite... What the fuck? Is that me? Why do they have a... This could be Tetra's room. Maybe she really likes me, you know? And that's a Triforce? What the hell? There's a 1-1. So Hero of Legend. That's me. I guess I am... Actually, I guess I'm more of like cosplaying the Hero of Legend more than anything, you know? Hey, I'm back. Oh, Matchi, my old swabby Matchi. So you're alive? All the other parts said you got done in by that bird monster before Forsaken Fortress, so I thought. Never mind what I thought, you're alive. Well, I get it now, you came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my swabby so badly, I see. After you left, I went back to being the bottom rung of the ladder. Which is why I'm stuck here, while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you up to your next test, huh? This one's harder than last. Good luck, you'll need it, swabby. Their lanterns hang from a room, right? But last time, when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Well, yeah, well, this time, there's... what? There's none? Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. They're dressed as him, yeah. There's probably like a... There has been like a lot of kids on my island who are dressed like me right now. Like a Hero of Time and whatnot. But even so... I don't know. It probably is like seeing like a kid with a propeller hat, you know, the costume that I'm wearing right now. Like, yeah, that's what all kids do. Green Matchi when? Do I have a green version of me? I don't even think I have that right now. I don't. I have dark blue, dark red, and hold on, check this out. Light red, coral red. I think this is like a comfy red, you know? I kind of like this shade of red. I've grown to learn to like it. Number 23 is number 1 from Ocarina of Time. What? What the fuck? What does that mean? As I said the thing about forgetting the password, but all these years later, even I remember the password being swabbies, huh? 23 is number 1 from Ocarina of Time? I don't think I remember that. I don't remember that context at all. Also, maybe dark red is cooler though. I did save this last time. Whoa. Touched my microphone by accident. His number 1 is the trick to remember the order to hit the Dekus in the first temple. Huh? Oh, is it? Three is number 1. Right before the boss. Alright, right. Guess you remember when you played the Ocarina of Time remake? But wasn't it a order of 3 numbers? I'm confused. 2, 3? I guess you only need to remember 2 numbers, potentially. You did 2, then 3, then 1. But why not 2, 3, 1, you know? Why not remember 3 numbers instead of 2? I guess that's how I would think of 3 numbers. But maybe that's because I'm like special and unique. So this is not that hard now that I've gotten to, you know, learn about it. Game itself says 23 is number 1 as a mantra. I was always remembering it. I guess I don't remember that. I guess in my head it was always like 2, 3, 1. I got it. 2, 3, 1. That's it. Wait, time? I forgot there was a timer to this. Uh-oh. I was taking my time. Damn it. I'm not gonna do it. I forgot. Damn it. Not a good mantra, man. No, I guess not. You know, it is weird when I, like, understand words better that I didn't really think too much about before. Like, mantra being, like, a term within Buddhism, or I guess, like, Dharmic religions in general. Which has, like, mantra has a lot of, like, religious connotations to it now. Whereas before, I was just like, that's a word. That's, like, a word you repeat a lot. Or, like, I knew what a mantra was, even so. But now I've read so much about, like, esoteric Japanese Buddhism, where I'm like, oh my god, mantra is, like, serious business. And now when people say it casually, like, that's a mantra, I'm like, really? That's a mantra? Should be taking this mantra a bit more seriously, okay? Damn, I messed it up. Wait, maybe I'm fine. I have to say, that's not a good mantra for gaining enlightenment, okay? Language is fun. It is true. I do like language a lot. Damn it, I messed it up. I got too damn greedy. Matchi panic. I can reset it with this, right? Karmic jokes. Whoops. Did I already mess it? Fuck, I messed it up already. Couldn't get up. I was about to say, well, didn't I say earlier this is gonna be more easy? And I messed it up just like that. It's too damn easy. He's clip farming, he's clip farming. Oh my god, funny clip coming in right now. Oh my god, I failed. Isn't this funny? Because it's taking on a new meaning almost entirely out of carelessness. Just making me think of Inception. Alright. Yeah, it is kind of fun. I do get, some people are really annoyed by how people are using the word LARPing right now. Where people are like, it's not supposed to be used that way, you know, LARPing is a serious hobby. Okay, it's serious stuff. I'm a LARPer, and I don't like how people are saying this. I'm not a LARPer, but you know, I'm taking on the role of someone who's a LARPer. I'm literally LARPing as a LARPer right now. It's such a good word to say, you know, in the defense of, like, the misuse of LARPer. It's such a good word to just be like, you're LARPing as this one thing. Damn it. You're LARPing as a Zelda fan. It has a much better connotation than someone being like, you're a fake Zelda fan. Because LARPing means you're, like, putting in the whole charade behind it of, like, you're doing this, you're doing that, all this work put in just to portray yourself this way, compared to just being fake. He's red for an amazing reason, it's true. I'm, like, fire resistant right now. People use it like that are just LARPers, yeah. Like, maybe LARP was respected. No, it wasn't, yeah, exactly. Some words were designed to be misused. I think so. I think, I'm sorry to say to all the LARPers out there, but I think LARP was just designed to be misused. It's like the perfect word to misappropriate. I'm sorry. Matchi's such a LARPer. Couldn't even be bothered to put on a green shirt. I don't think green suits me that much as a thing. It just isn't me? I don't know. I think maybe I have partially a green personality. I remember very early on, some people were like, you should be green like matcha because you're Matchi. But no. Sorry, I was trying to avoid burping while talking, and it came out weird. It sounded all weird. But no. No, I just prefer blue over green, I think. That's the thing. But maybe one day I'll turn green, you never know. Anything can happen. But there's so many people have drawn me as blue now. Where I think, like, now, I just can't go back to being anything but blue. MatchiPoko. All that fan art would go to waste. If I'm no longer blue. People would see me wearing blue and they would be like, huh? Who is that? So be it. I'm literally not wearing blue right now. So it's not suitable for this conversation right now at this moment. Anyway, normal me. MatchiPoko is my LARP account. I do want to make MatchiPoko, or potentially MatchiDoko, or maybe just MatchiPoko. Who would that guy be? Would he be yellow, potentially? Can I do it now? Getting there. You want me to go back and make edits up to a fan art of different colors? I think it would be way too much work to do edits for every single color variation. Sometimes I just like being a different color, but I've been mostly blue, you know, I've been this shade of blue for a decent while now. It'd be really easy, that is true. I guess it would be easy. I would say I've grown to like red a lot, but I'm not fully dedicated to the concept of being red yet. I can't go in all in on red yet. It means too much to be red. Whoa. I'm like Pie when she's like, I'm not a furry. But here are literally all the exact same things that I would have to do in order to be a furry. And she'll describe like, I'm not a panda, but if I were a panda, then it would have to be like this. I'm that way, but I'm like, with color. We can make a compilation all in one image later. It's too much work. It's too much work. You don't need to do it. I'm gonna have to cheat. I was planning on doing this without cheating. You know what? I think I need to cheat. The cheater's code. I would have been able to do it anyway. It would simply take more time. What the fuck? Why can't I move to the side? What's happening? Why can't I rotate? I'm just moving forward. Okay, where we go? I was at a wrong angle, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, that should not have worked, but it did. That could only mean that this will work. It's not working. It's not working. Oh my god, it's working. See, this is where I should be cheating right now. Is that an Anakin reference? It is an Anakin reference. Whoa. Youch. No. See, this is the problem, you know? Can he do it? Fuck. What the fuck? Can I just jump over from here? I need to find out. Is a thing. I'm making 8-bit Matchi art. I thought it might be a fun idea to have different colors in your sandals with different shirt colors. Oh my god, I did it. Would have worked really well if the sandals were blue. I think my outfit might be a bit too blue, potentially. Fuck, it's too late already. Damn, I'm really bad at this. This really is more difficult than last time. I had some hope that it would actually be easier. Can he do it? I can't do it. I should have just skipped this one, actually, is what I'm realizing now. Maybe I should just start over. And I'm seeing the patterns, which could improve on my situation. It's really hard to know where to aim, also. Damn it. Guys, he can do it. This is his little brother on the controller and pulling the save states. Yeah, that's a good way to explain that away. Me? Save states? No, that was my little brother walking in. He was actually playing for the last 10 minutes. How are you doing, bro? I like it. He likes it. He's having fun. Wait, you're making fun of my little brother for having fun? That sounds more of a, like a you problem. I'm seeing a pat. Fuck. It's just taking way too long what I'm doing now. He's already messed up. Now I can do it. Fuck. God damn it. Wait, what the fuck? Somehow I did it. This is taking too long though. Fuck. God damn it. It's actually Mario playing, guys. Can you believe it? I'm believing it. I'm believing it. Well. He's looking at me. He's so damn disappointed at his fellow swabby. I think he's tired of being controlled. He's just sabotaging Matchi. Would make sense. It's all adding up. Whoa. Have you guys ever seen a candle in real life? Aren't they cool? I like looking at them. I like looking at the little fire and imagining everything burning up. Man, that's fucked up. I guess that can happen, you know? That happened in real life, you know? In real life, one Christmas, I was looking out the window, and I just saw this huge fire coming from my neighbor. And I was like, what the fuck? That does not look right. That does not look right. And I was like, oh my god, my neighbor's house is on fire. It turned out to be his, like, camping van that was on fire. That he had left, I think it was he had left a sweater on a heater during winter. Which is not a good idea. You shouldn't be doing that. And that just caused the whole thing to burn down. Or Pet Flame got mad. Damn, he was too embarrassed to save it. I can do it. I'm learning to do it. I'm learning. Fuck! Really? I was learning to do it, though. I was learning to do it. This is way too short of a range. Damn it. OCS Arsonist Lullaby goes well with it. I'm not familiar with this. I'm not familiar with arsonists and their lullabies. Or lullabies. Lullaby sounds cute. Lullaby. Fuck. It's really hard. Can't wait for someone to clip this and then get mad at you. I did see that some time ago, where someone posted like a clip of someone streaming on Twitch and just doing like save states over and over until they beat the boss, and all I could think of was myself and being like, damn, that's probably how I look, you know? To some people, that is just straight up how I look. But it's different when I do it, okay? They were not talking while doing it. They were just staring blankly at the screen, playing the game. Holy shit, I did it. While doing these, like, save states and rewinds. I am doing it because I'm, like, chatting, you know? It's chat fodder. Okay, give me the thing. Give me the bombs. Take me to the bombs. I mean, this is how we look, but that's okay, yeah. No, it's different. It's good when I do it. It's excusable when I do it. Finally, bombs. We've got bombs. These are aesthetic bombs, though. They look cute. On your boat? Gives you a mighty cannon? What the fuck? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. Oh my god, you, Terra? I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of a tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? Don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did was because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico bound to look after things. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. The entrance is blocked by a giant storm. Yeah, I know. You're telling me everything. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill. Yeah? If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. If it takes too long, then we'll come sailing right by tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all our bombs. Oh my god. Is this really time-based? I don't believe it is. I'll do it with the intention of being there first, but I don't believe it. I think in reality, she's like waiting for me to blow things up, and then she'll show up and be like, well, I'll be taking that treasure. Tetra is a hater. For real? Make her walk the plank. Yo, this plank is bussin'. I don't know, is that what a Sumer would say? Oh, am I getting planked for real, for real? I got 80 rupees selling the treasure. Man, I've been throwing away rupees. I'm like crazy like that. Bombs? I have 30 bombs? I guess I can kill sharks now, actually. Holy shit, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna waste the bombs. Well done. Our preparations are complete. What the girl says is true. How do you know this? You weren't there. You get the pearl from him, okay. I'm assuming this is like a whole dungeon. Well, well, well. I'll be on my way. Damn, now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the chill. The island sailing. I want to try and shoot a shark, though. Am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to shoot a shark? Think of it a bit. No shark yet. I'll be fine. And I could speed things up, really. Wait, no... There we go. I'm learning how the game works. If you're thin out your eyebrows, I'll be disappointed. I do like the thick eyebrows. Originally, they were intended to be like fake and peeled. You could peel them off. But I'm not... I can't really do that, you know? With a PNG tuber. But maybe one day in the future, when I have a live 2D model, I can like peel off my eyebrows. I wanted them to look like stickers that are added on, or like fake. Oh my god, shark. Can he do it? Oh yeah, eyebrows are a separate model. That might be a good idea to do it, if you want to do that. Growing every vid, just ever so slightly. That would also be good, kind of good. Man, it would be too much work. Fuck. I did want to try and shoot it, but it took my time. How does that work? Oh, I shouldn't be doing this because I'm wasting bombs. Oh, now I'm feeling less secure about it. Not as easy as I thought. There's a lot of things you could do with a PNG tuber or VTuber model. It's kind of crazy. It could be green. Holy shit. Wait, that is... There it is! That's the fucking tower. Well, now I know where it is. It's covered by all these hurricanes and tornadoes. That's why I couldn't find it. I would always leave around here. But I'm gonna remember that, so I can go to Tingle Tower later. I don't think it could be green. Maybe one day I'll surprise you. You could catch me green. But I would do it in a charming way. In a unique way. What colors do you have again? Currently red and blue. I need to look more carefully at this shark. I was trying to avoid him, but I read chat. I've been green before as a thing, but then I was like, nah, it doesn't look good. You'll never eat a hamburger again. I've done it before, I'll do it again. You'll never be green. I've been green before, I can do it again. Green hater. I have very specific feelings about green, you know? There's a lot of ugly greens. But every color can be used in a good way. Even so. A little bit of water. I fucking hate this fucking shark. Can I just kill this guy already? Holy shit, I did it. Worth it. It's gonna be another shark, I just know it, but worth it, even so. Vomit green. Sick green. There's a lot of dentists who have like this sickly pale green, and a lot of hospitals have like a ugly green. And it's supposed to be like calming, but it only makes me feel sick. Or I go to the hospital or a dentist, I'm just like, ugh. It's awful. It's such an awful green. What were they thinking? One more color-related question. Besides red, green, and blue, whatever colors would be good? I guess teal. I did try teal for a bit, and like a dark turquoise. The yellowish green is pretty ugly and it's hard to work with. That is true. It has very specific uses. Purple, I don't think I don't know. Purple, I don't think... No, purple is probably not for me. I think I like more like a purplish blue, if anything. Like an indigo purple. Or an indigo blue. How about pink? No, not for me. I've never been huge on pink. Are these pirates? I guess because I'm a weeb, you could get away with calling it just like Sakura pink. Like cherry blossom pink, I guess. That would actually be kind of appealing to me. I just wouldn't wear it, but I would be like, okay, I get it. I like it. Maybe I like it. MatchiPoko, hello cinnamon biscuits. I am MatchiPoko right now, it's so damn true. The wind is so beautiful. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And when I feel it, I go, oh man, this feels good. That's why I always have a fan on. I think with black, with this coat, it might look like a bit formal. So I don't know. It might probably look, it would probably look good. It would probably look fine. They would just look a bit formal, like I'm going to a funeral. Another damn shark. It's not really worth killing these guys, I guess. Just float on by. I guess I should just always try to avoid them, if anything. I'm going to this damn island now. Which I was before also. I do kinda miss being on the fields. I mean, it is a very interesting, like, mechanic to be sailing around. But the Zelda experience, I guess I associate that more with running around in, like, an open field. But that is what makes this special also, you know? It's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be, like, being with the momentum of the storm and the wind and the water. The green. I know I say this like every stream now, but I'm so fascinated by Japan being like, wind is green. The sea's pretty chill when it's not storming with evil energy. That is true. I like the sea until I don't. Like, I was on a... I've talked about this before also. I was like on a cruise to Germany. Wait, why am I here? We notice Matchi morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle. Land was so ravaged by monsters, as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps it is a curse that Baloo spoke of, whatever the reason. This night does not end. But we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. Okay. Might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. Oh, I already did this quest before I got here. Okay. So I'm supposed to do the quest with Grandma now. No, I'm good. I actually already did that, man. Don't worry about it. I can't go on him? I can't go on him? Did I just break the game? Uh-oh. I can't go on him right now. New Mecha Link. Go to Eureka 7. I haven't seen Eureka 7. I've heard a lot about it, though. Good evening. One letter. Here's your letter. Notice from Beetle's shop ship. I knew it. I was thinking, when is it gonna have bombs? But I assumed it would be after the quest is over. But no, we've got bombs right now. Beetle chart. I don't know where to find Beetle. That's cool. Very cool. Oh, there's a white undershirt. I've tried different undershirts, but I feel like white is better. Just by the contrast. It might change in the future. You never know. Hello, Grandma. I need to talk to you to make sure I'm not, like, stuck in this quest and I can progress. Thank you. Bye. There he is, a beetle. Anyway, ship, please let me on you again. Oh yeah, maybe that was the thing I needed in order to progress, you know, so I can, if I lose these bombs, then it's not too bad. Right, ship? Let me on you now, please. Let me climb onto you. Are you ready? I'm ready. I did it, I did it. What was I talking about? Wind? Green? I forgot. God damn it. I'm sure it was super interesting and not a thing I've repeated over and over again. I gotta save because you never know here. Oh yeah, I stand still around here. I probably need to be like way closer for this, really. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, yeah, I need to be way closer. Wind being depicted as green. Well, I understand why, because it's like leaves and grass and bushes are green, and you can see the wind in those things. It's like almost as if that is where it is perceptible. So I get it, but I just don't see it, you know? I feel like wind should be yellow or orange in contrast to the blue sky is what I feel. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to be doing this, getting stuck here, so I can do this. That's possible. Whoa. Then how can I be let loose? I think that's a thing also where like other... Like maybe yellow is more associated with electricity more than anything. The wind in Avatar is blue. Isn't... the airbenders are yellow, aren't they? Maybe that's where I picked it up from, where I'm like, it's like the airbenders. That was a tough boss fight, but you showed that door. I did it. Oh my god, Yabu. This is a cool fish bone. What the hell are you saying? I don't speak Italian. Well met indeed, Jaboon. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary, and yet I sense great promise and courage that this one possesses. This fish is blabbering. I think it's more white in Avatar, but they have orange and yellow outfits traditionally. Yeah, but it wouldn't be so good, though, if it was yellow, you know? Like the race of the sun, potentially. Wait, Jaboon? He does look like he's from, like, SpongeBob or something. I don't want to say that, but, you know, it might just be that he's fish and cartoony. Oh my god, is this the treasure? Nairu's Pearl. Oh my god. What does this do? It's just treasure. So be it. I was kind of hoping I would be able to understand this fish, but so be it. So that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on by Ganon. He must intend to cast this island into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. Damn, if only I spoke Portuguese. Ganon's course has been broken by the power of a pearl that Jaboon gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Did we? What? Did we gather all of them? And mark the places where you must set the pearls on your sea shard. Okay. Once you place each of the pearls in a proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Okay. I wasn't aware. If only Realtime was here. They speak Portuguese. Oh, she could have translated. Green for nature, yellow for electricity, brown for rocks, red for fire, purple for poison, blue for water, light blue for ice, white for wind. This is about right. It's not right in the East Asian context, though, where I think it could be the case that Earth is yellow, right? I could be wrong about this. I might be misremembering. Sure, I guess I could just see here. Yeah, I see. I get it. Like, I think it is different in East Asia compared to the West. And that's something that Avatar actually did wrong, okay? They were, like, imitating East Asia, but they couldn't get the damn colors right. They just assumed it from a Western context. Like, this is how it is. Always, forever, and ever. Interesting, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I had to learn about this myself, you know? And I was like, wow, it is different. Feels like the makers of Avatar should have thought about that. Like, Avatar, like, the, you know, Aang should be green. If he's the airbender, he shouldn't be yellow, he should be green. But instead, that's the frickin' girls, the earthbenders, who should be yellow. Time to cancel Avatar, I think so. This could be it. This could be the one thing. Also, I think, am I wrong? I always get this one confused, but in the West, it's possibly that, like, poison is often green, and in Japan, poison is purple. Something like that. It could be the opposite. Potentially, I can't remember. No, I think it is that poison is purple in Japan. Because that's how it is in Pokemon, right? I think that's the thing I'm thinking of, potentially. That often that is the case. I think one person said this once, and I just trust them that they were correct. I think I just said person instead of person, that they were correct. I think green would be better used elsewhere. Maybe. Poison is purple for me in the States. Damn. In America, purple is poison. That's crazy. In America, everything is red, white, and blue. You can sip some of my water. What else would be purple besides poison? Oh my god, a frog? It's the guy, it's the brother. Foolish creature who does not fear the gods. To the end of the sea with you, let the winds of Psycho's wrath blow you away. What the hell? I wasn't aware of the wrath of the gods. What do I do? So what the fuck what do I do? Uh-oh. Hello, no, in Final Fantasy, I think poison was usually green. Huh. I think in Final Fantasy green, well, wind was also green. But it could just be both, right? It's not as if every color has to be exclusive to one thing, right? As you go forward, it would be wise to try not to get sucked up by any cycles. Well, I was trying, okay? You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant targets, okay. I'll be aware of that, I'll be aware. But yeah, this is like a big thing in Final Fantasy, with wind powers that are usually green. When you pick, like, the green healer guy in 14, the Conjurer, you get, like, wind powers and they are green. And then throughout the rest of the game, it's green. But Poison, I don't remember what Poison was in Final Fantasy 14. I was too damn busy looking at the wind. This really is about fascinating world of wind right now. Acid status, health, and plant people all green. Yeah, that's true. But I do like that as a variation, you know? There's like a lot of colors in nature, really. Like red, leaves. And ocean, you know. The ocean could also be coral red. Like the corals. Like Misty from Pokemon. Like the seashells, like the starfish from Pokemon. What the hell is this place? These guys are back? Okay. We'll put it away. Thema Algea? I don't know what that is. Algaes? What the hell? Is that a... Is that a Dogu? It's not a Haniwa. It's a Dogu. It could be a Haniwa. It has arms. It could be a Haniwa. But it doesn't have a mouth. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of a goddess. Is place of pearly hold here? I don't know which... Okay, so it's choosing it for me. That's fine. That's good. Red is nature. Orange is nature. Green is nature. Brown is nature. Yellow is nature. That's all of them, right? Yeah. No blue. Then there's red ocean algae. I heard last I heard. Colin Hano let us have his moments. Maybe it's just a statue. I'm gonna give it a second thought, but for a second there it looked like it could have been a Dogu or a Haniwa. It's not quite right. Ocean is different nature, that's true. I don't know if anyone's noticed this. But I do like that, you know? Like, a part of a fire, you know, the hottest part of a fire really is blue. So it's just cool to have, like, one guy who's, like, dark blue and his power's like fire. Instead of just going with red, as one might. This is really easy now. Now that I've gotten the hang of it, it's very easy. And the ocean is so wide, and I understand it. Right. It's all clearing up. And we got seagulls. Okay, I'm getting there. Green of Time, Majora's Mask, Hyrule Field music. I mean, this is Wind Waker. So it's just ocean music from Wind Waker. You don't need a different game music. This is the game music. Look at me go. They could have made this guy blue because he's, you know, part of the ocean. And he has a wind symbol and it's green. Okay, I think this is why it's often on my mind, okay, that wind is green. Because there's literally a symbol on the ship of green wind, you know? There it is. Wind is green. I do like to reshare the old music in Zelda a lot, which I am a fan of. It's cute when they play like the old tunes, Epona's song from Ocarina of Time. And hearing that in Breath of the Wild, it's like, oh man, I do remember music. I also like that the whole, like, pole is like a bamboo shoot, you know? It really is just bamboo. Oh, that might be the guy. That might be a frog. I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. I'm not really familiar with that. First Zelda game's Death Mountain theme? I never really properly played the first Zelda. Get out. Okay, this is a very simple quest. But I guess, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like good to teach the player more about like sailing and such, but we've done a lot of sailing now. Let's get to it. Fake Haniwa with a nose. I guess this is more Haniwa if anything. They're supposed to have noses, but I removed the noses of mine. One pearl remains. Sorry. Got your nose. Also, I did add a Haniwa emote. I don't know. It felt like we should have at least one just regular Haniwa emotes. Just one. I mean, it already existed in Beat TV or like the extension. But you never know, you know. Maybe one day you'll see a Haniwa in someone else's stream and you'll be like, what the hell, that's a Haniwa, I know what that is. I have a perfect emote for this moment. Then you can bust out your Haniwa and they'll be like, what the hell? Your bad emote looks like that one thing I'm looking at right now. And it will be the perfect moment for you and you'll be like, yes, I'm so happy I subbed to MatchiPoko. And if that happens and you're not subbed, then you'll have to rush over to me and be like, oh my god, I got a sub. Keep throwing Haniwas in random streams. See, that's good. I mean, it's a very, I feel like it's very good, you know? It's such a simple emote. It's almost like demands attention from you. Let's freaking go. So blue. Me, I do. I'm so damn happy there are no sharks right now. That was really annoying. Do sharks only come out at night in this game? That would make sense. Maybe they don't, but it would make sense. And I'm happy for now to be shark free. I'm like unbitten. My skin is clear. I'm moisturized. But not really. This is weird, you know, when you get water on you, you don't get moisturized, you get the opposite. You get like unmoisturized, which makes no damn sense. Like when you get like water on your forehead, it should like moisturize you. Instead it does the opposite. Instead you're like dry later from that. The world makes no goddamn sense. It should be as easy as that. Getting water on me makes me fresh. Instead I have to like buy moisturizer. The world is so cruel. Region takes the water from you and dips it. Or whatever, science moyo. I bought a cologne for the first time yesterday. I don't know, I have deodorants and stuff like that. But I bought a cologne because I was just like, yeah, maybe I want a fresh smell every now and then. Every now and, you know, usually I just go for the deodorant, but I was feeling it, like, I need this one. Like, I need lemon, is what I bought. Lemon mixed with ginger and cardamom. Okay, can I do it? Shouldn't be too tough. Youch. I almost forget to put it away. There's so many fish surrounding me, this is scary now. Oh, he has a cute face. He has a cute little mouth. I like this one. I do have pearls. What the hell? Okay, now I'm scared. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Okay, I was not expecting that. What? Are we going to blast Link? Oh my god. What just happened here? Oh my god. Did I just give birth to a new island? That's no island. Okay, it is an island. It's a man-made island. It's a god-made island. Oh my god. Okay, that's huge, actually. I'm at the end of the game now, guys. This is the final attempt. I don't... I'm not really, but could you imagine? Really? Oh, Link broke his skull, yeah. They really went all the way with the cartoony stuff in this game. This tower, which... Wait, what? Which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Right, I remember now. I was supposed to do the courage of men. You must now obtain what lies before you. Wow, I must rise above the trial of the gods. I'll do it. It's fine. Just any time now. The wind is the opposite direction. I'll just wait it out. I'll do the trial of the courage of the gods. I'm sure, I'm sure it will happen soon. All we have to do is wait. Time is on our hands. You know what? I'll just do it. I don't think there's slow riding. See? No slow riding. Youch. It was the opposite direction. Tower of the Gods. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Looks so majestic. So what's your obsession with putting down the idea of believing in yourself? I'm fascinated by the idea and concept of believing in yourself. And why people do it. And why it makes huge mistakes. And what it takes to believe in yourself. And why should you believe in yourself. And what if you're better off not believing in yourself? It's just fascinating to me. I'm not moving. Right now, I'm not moving. There's no damn wind in here. Cruise. Oh, I can do that. Oh, wait, I get it now. Part of a monkey eating brains video, yeah. Like, I've known a lot of people who made bad mistakes believing in themselves, you know? They ruined stuff, or like, maybe they didn't ruin their lives, but you know, but they ruined like career prospects and such. Because they're like, I believe in myself, I'll do it. They fell for like a scam. They were like, what the fuck, it was a scam. I fell for it because I believed in myself, though. I believed in myself. What if you believe in me that believes in you? What if that's a scam? What if that, what if that's also a scam? Whoa. It's a candy video. Oh, just fascinated by it. Damn, how did I beat this guy? I guess I have the perfect tool for this one situation, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, no, even now, I'm kind of like, what does it mean to believe in yourself? And should you do it even? I was never watching Gurren Lagann. I watched the first couple of episodes, you know? I watched it, and I was like, no, don't believe in me, you who believes in me, or whatever. I'm good. Think I'm supposed to bomb this place? Potentially. It looks kind of bombable. Yeah, you's got me get my MLM another way as supposed. Yeah. Oops. Might need that. I don't think I'm supposed to bomb this. But it almost looks bombable. Okay, it was bombable. What the hell? Right. See it work. Or not see it work, but good luck at work. Have a fun time at work at a slot factory. Bye. Yowza. Oh. See yous. Okay, I honestly thought I already had it. Like it came with the thing because I looked at the map earlier, but I guess I was only like, I'm in this room, in this area. Okay, I only saw a green area, so I guess I did not have it. I'd only explored one area and I thought I had it. Yowza. Did the enemy frickin' respawn? Oh my god, there's even more. Oh my god, I could kill them. If I had taken proper momentum, I could have killed them. Okay, it's really throwing me off that it says, like, attack on A. But it's put away. Wait, the B is attack. The red button with the sword is attack. But it says attack on A, which is green, and that makes me think, oh, it's attack on A, but it's not. Cheer for me, lads. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these guys. Never mind. So damn easy. I'm tired of his damn goop. How do I blow this up, though? Whoa. Ew. Ouch. Oh my god. No! God damn, that's the worst outcome possible. What if I just throw it up at the right momentum here? Damn it, that's not far enough. What if I push this box? But I feel like I can push this damn box. Push a use. Push a T? Ooh, it's back. I don't know why that suddenly came to mind. Push a T? Can I do that? Oh yeah, it was the wrong button. I'm used to the other button being the push button. I get it now. I might end up blowing up this box, but it might also be worth it. Think of a momentum I'll gain. Youch. Ah, there was a goop. That goop. Yeah, I mean, there's so much fascinating stuff with color, you know? Like purple smoke, it makes sense, it's evil smoke. That's why it's purple. But how often have you seen purple smoke in real life? How often have you, like, killed a bug and purple smoke came out of it and you were like, oh my god, that was an evil bug. I didn't even know, I didn't entail that this bug was evil. But then I knew, there was a little skull that came out of it when I killed the bug. And purple, mysterious smoke. That would have been so goddamn cool. Every time you killed the bug that happened, you know? You got a little skull emote popping up. I wouldn't kill bugs for fun, but it would be like a little treat, you know? I love when smoke explosions are odd colors. It is true. I love when a horror film has a green lighting in it. This is like a big thing for me. I'm not huge on green, but when a horror film is like just green lighting, because it's so unnatural. You don't see green lighting very often in real life. So when you see it in a horror film, it's, oh my god, this is spooky. Oh, this light is so spooky. Where could this green be coming from, you know? What is causing this green light to occur? It's like coming from the walls. It's coming from like the creaks of the walls. I can't remember what movie this was, but it was like a very specific one. And then ever since that, I've noticed it in other horror films where I've been like, oh my god, spooky green. Spooky green is happening right now. Can I really sail with this guy here? Oh yeah, I can. Cruise. The green light is coming from the Xbox, oh my god. But then one day it's a red ring of death. The red light is coming from the Xbox. Saw? Is that in Saw? Is that a thing in Saw? The green Saw movie. What if they just... that would be a really good idea for Saw 2. Or like a sequel to a movie, where it's like... instead of calling it Saw 2, they just call it Green Saw. Or Saw but Green. We took Saw and we made it green. What the fuck, they made Saw green? Is it Saw 2? I mean, you could call it that. But they made it green. Lord of the Rings, but they made it green, but that's already what it is. Guy who saw Lord of the Rings and it was green. And he was like, is this a sequel? I need this. Guy who sees green and goes, oh my god, this is spooky. Because he's only seen like horror films of spooky green. Oh, this green light is really throwing me off. Something bad is about to happen. I haven't seen it in ages. Could be Matrix. Oh yeah, that is in Matrix. But that's supposed to be like, not spooky, but more like a fake feeling. Like everything feels like a simulation. It's like, oh, everything is like distorted and fake. Because it's green. Guy who fucks up the color grader films DVD release. It's green. No, it's also, I don't know. It is good in that way. You never know. Emily from Montmartre has green color tint. I think it's fairly common with that producer. It did seem to be very common, like a common style of the time in the 2000s. And people were like in uproar when they released like a new edition of Lord of the Rings Blu-rays, where they're like, we removed the green tint from Lord of the Rings, and people are like, what the fuck? You ruined the film. And I was the only guy going like, holy shit, finally. I don't like how green Lord of the Rings is. It shouldn't be that green, it's too much green. They did it. The green is gone. Oh, hold on. But I think I'll be fine, right? I'm fine. Screws you, ungreen's your movie. This could be like a competition between two producers. One guy who greens films and the other guy who ungreens it. I know green, a film can have a different interpretation. But this is extremely literal, okay? Oh. What am I supposed to do with this? What the fuck? Half the film is green because they got a different producer for the second half. That happened with a film like Brave, didn't it? That Pixar Disney movie? Maybe it was only Disney. I can't recall. I think it was Pixar. What do I do with this? Can I can go out with this? Okay, never. I didn't think I could do that. Oh. Look at me. Like, the first half of Brave is a completely different movie, because they just changed, like, director halfway through. So it's about a girl being brave, but then it becomes, like, about a mom becoming a bear? It's like, what the fuck? Why? What happened? And there's, like, a very clear explanation for why. Just changed direction. And they were like, no, it's a bear movie. It's a mom turns into a bear movie now. What about the first half? I'd just leave it. Guy who makes a green bear. Okay. Now I like it. She's got a lot of courage to become a bear. I guess so. Are you brave enough to bear it? Damn, that should have been a tag. That's such a horrible tagline for a movie, Brave. Are you brave enough to bear it? Ugh. That was not a good movie. Well, I feel like I liked the movie in a way, Brave. But it was more like atmosphere, I would say. I like that kind of medieval atmosphere of a Celtic Europe. Like, I'm assuming I have to do something like this. Oh yeah, I have to light those things, I see, I get it. But I can't just jump into this, I see. I have to, like, make a way across. I get it, I get it. These puzzles are very simple. What the fuck, I can just lift it with... This is so confusing. Okay, it keeps changing. It's push it with R. Or it's... push it with A. But I get it. I like the idea of vice and virtues of colors. I read Danger, Health, Vitality, Wrath. I heard Green Depression. Wait, what? I heard green, depression, health, courage, overgrowth. Is depression green? This is news to me. Is depression green? I think it's blue, right? I think that's one of the arguments why you should be anti-blue. It's like depressing. But I feel like I'm kind of like, this is a way in which I've learned to appreciate red. Which is that I used to associate red with, like, stop, danger, bad. But now I'm just like, no, it's not a bad to tell people to stop. Red can be a representation of having boundaries, you know, which is good. It's like red, stop, can be a good thing. Of like, no, I discourage this. Red, which is good. My blues are built different. Damn. Mostly blue, but I heard in hospital settings. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wait, what? Depression is green at hospitals? But I mean, I think you mean like health, like psychology, like trying to treat depression, I guess you mean that way. I can see it in that way for sure. Healthy gamer is green and blue. I see it now. Mostly could be shades, yeah, it could be. Jerma is teal. That's why I can never be teal now. People will be like, Jerma Vtuber. This is like an imaginary person I made up. But someone who comes into my chat at the prospect of me being teal, and they're like, you're teal because you're trying to be Jerma? No. You're green because you're trying to be Vine Sauce? No. I'm you know, can't, man, enjoy green. I'm not even trying to be green right now. The thing is, there's too many green Swedish Twitch streamers, you know? There's Alfhilda, There's a Varg Skeletor, and then there's Vinesauce, who's not Swedish, but he's, you know, he's also one who's green. But I think you can lay claim to color as a streamer, right? Northern Lion is red. That's an argument for why it shouldn't be red. People would be like, trying to be Northern Lion. There's barely any blue ones, you know? It's basically for the taking. I don't know, I like the idea, but don't know the experiments around. I want to hear more about this. Like the hospital, but wanted a whimsical way to draw parts of the floor, and there's like just blood-looking trail. I have seen that photo. It really is a moment of like, what the fuck were they thinking, you know? What were they thinking? I guess I could have just jumped up here with this thing, potentially. I can just climb with it. I didn't have to make a whole trail after all. What the fuck? No, never mind. I ruined it. Never mind. Turns out I had to make a trail after all. Now we gotta get a stick back. I do think if I were Canadian, I would have been red. Because I would have been like, yes, Canada, I love Canada. If I'd been American, I probably would have been blue. I don't know, maybe not. It's hard to say, you know? It's hard to say what you would have been if you had a different nationality. Who can say? You are blue. Hello, Spaghetti Base. I am blue. It is true. So many people have told me that I'm blue now, but I think I have no choice but to be blue. If I were to become red, then I'd be dead. And if I were green, then I would also be dead, you know? If I was green, I would die. Fuck, I messed it up. Set up a Luigi Yahoo, there'd be an Eagle Scream redeem, that's true. If I were an American, I'd be a cowboy VTuber. I'd be going, yeehaw, yeehaw. How we doing today? I'd be eating hot dogs on stream. Oh my god, thank you for the sub.
Spaghetti Base just subscribed for 5 months.
Thank you. Blue and yellow. But yeah, I do think the fact that my favorite colors have been blue and yellow for the most part of my life has just been like Swedish, Sweden. A hint of, god damn it. I have to restart this whole dungeon now, I think. I lost my damn sticks. Because in Sweden, you know, you get like a Swedish cake on your birthday, or not well, no, no, not like that. You get a cake with a Swedish flag on it. Well, not always, it depends. But very often when you have cake in Sweden, you get a Swedish flag on the cake, okay? And I think that's specifically why I like blue and yellow. I just like cake, really. At this point, it's just like, what? I think the more that I think about it, I just like cake. And that might be why I like blue and yellow, because of a little Swedish flag you get on the cake in Sweden. I think that's a you thing. Yeah, I think so. You know, I think the more that I think about it, I think that might just be a me thing. That might not be a common thing. I think that might have just been my parents having way too many little teeny tiny Swedish flags. And they were like, where do we stick these? Just put them on cakes for birthdays. And now that is like imprinted on my mind where I'm like, I'm a patriot, I'm a nationalist. I love cake. That's how they get you. The cake pipeline. Then during summer, you sue a guy. What? You sue a guy into a dead bear? What? Is this Midsummer? I haven't seen Midsummer, so this is very odd. I wouldn't do that. I only did that as a kid. I should see the, you know, the movie Midsummer, but it seems like such a thing to see if you're Swedish and you celebrate Midsummer, where it's like, well, I'm only seeing it for this one reason. Do I actually want to see the movie, you know? I only want to see it because it's set in Midsummer in Sweden. And I've done this whole bit before, but it's such a strange thing, you know, when I grew up with that as a thing. And people are just like, make a horror movie out of it. It's like, what? It's just a celebration time, you know? Imagine you watching Midsummer and just shaking your head while saying, We don't do that. That never happens. We don't do that. I mean, yeah, that's basically what I would be doing, you know? I'd just be like, well, I don't do that. Why did this damn box not float? What the hell? It might have been under another box. What the hell? Whoa. I think I did it. This time I did it. This is the most difficult puzzle in all of Zelda. And he did it. Fuck, it's way too far away, isn't it? I fucked up immediately, hold on. I'm gonna have to save scum this damn puzzle now. Just one extra box for measure. Lift. I'll do it. No, I won't save scum. I'll do it. I kind of fucked up the timing, and I fucked up everything. Damn it, fuck. Oh boy. Oh my god, my little brother is taking over my controller. What the hell is he doing? Oh my god, he ran out of a room. Why did he do that? What the hell? I would like to say we done do that, but you know, Floridians. What the fuck? Floridians. I wasn't saying at Floridians. Although there are a lot of weird people from Florida. I am aware of this. I don't know if I can say I have like a favorite state as a European. Like, what the hell am I trying to prove by saying that, you know? I don't know anything about states. Damn, the flame is out just like that? What the hell? Maybe I do need to make this better. I can't really do the thing that I did. Classic Swedish prank, actually helpful. Classic Swede. Do I even like Sweden? I think I do. I think I do like Sweden. It's a nice place to live. I quite like it. Makes me wonder, what state is your American accent based on? How far can you throw those sticks? That is a good point. Maybe I should try that if this doesn't work out. Why does it work in the beginning but not here? How often do you see moose or reindeer? Not too often. I did see one in the wild once. And we just looked at each other and walked separate ways. But, I guess that was like only once in the wild, you know? I guess I've seen one, but I do see elks and such. Well, I guess I do see moose and hogs and elks and such in the wild, but it's just like, that one was very close, and we were looking at each other right in the eyes. Kiss, hello, real time, hello. How dare you say that word here? Don't you know that's an offensive word in Sweden, and it's true even. A lot of people don't know this, but kiss, you know the English word kiss? It's Swedish for pee. Okay? And this is such a common thing, you know? Say pnoos, I guess, maybe pnoos. Such a common thing as a kid to be like, what the hell, kiss means pee, that's so funny. It is so funny also. But it's true. I mean, I can't tell a lie. It's true. In Swedish, kiss means pee. I fucked this up, didn't I? Kissing the pee. Whoa, I almost did it. Fuck. Almost did it. Hello, everyone. Hello. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I do like puzzles after all. See, I don't want that to happen, is the thing. I get it now. Saving points for replay, Balan Wonderworld. Now I'm scared it's actually gonna happen. Remember I said this was really simple? I do vaguely recall such a thing, potentially. Should I add any other game potentially, just so that one doesn't happen. I did already add, like, tonic trouble. You know, it's up to the picker, you know. Can we pool our points? Should we do a gamble for something? Like, what if I just roll a dice right now? That's allowed on Twitch, right? That's not literal gambling. B. What will the dice be? Under 4 over 5. See, now it's uneven, and that's crazy, and it's a 6-sided die. 1d6. I have 7 channel points. It's not 7. 61k, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. I can't gamble on Twitch. Get on your VPN now. You know, if you have a VPN, you can set it to Germany and then gamble on Twitch. This is how I do it. But you don't have to. You don't have to get a VPN for that if you don't have one. Fuck. You know, one of the picks are like uneven, you know, and that is what makes it interesting. I was kind of thinking maybe I can jump on there anyway. Fuck. What if I do actually throw it? What if I just jump over to this and then throw it? You know, it almost worked actually. Sent to Macau, but Chinese gambling city? It would be acceptable. They would like it. Twitch would say, hooray, we like it. All my 12k points are on the line. You can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. I mean, I do genuinely find this as an interesting topic, the whole idea of believe in yourself. And I do kind of feel like I've gotten a better sense of believing in myself. It's difficult to say, right? Because I think it's the kind of thing where it's like, it's not really the case that you don't fully believe in yourself. You're more confident in some things and less confident in some things about yourself, right? That's fair to say, right? This is not working. I just keep repeating the mistake. Believe in me. People have already been quoting it. You're too late. Kingdom Hearts. Is this how I learn to believe in myself? Is this how I do it? It's been an ongoing interesting topic for me. For sure. But I think it's part, like, practice. Partially practice. I mean, that's probably the bestest way to do it, right? Is practice. But I don't think that's a whole picture, right? And I do kind of think Twitch has helped me believe in myself in a weird way, but I feel like it would be like too melancholic to talk about, you know? This is like extremely specific. Sexy cow noises, never mind. Never mind, I was about to compliment real time, but you know what, never mind. I was about to say, one time while playing A Link to the Past, I was so questioning myself, oh, I can't do it, and real time said, believe in yourself, and in that moment I was like, you know what, I should believe in myself. But now here is real time saying sexy cow noises. I don't know what to believe anymore. It really did work that one time. I'm gonna cheat. I have to cheat. I think it's the kind of thing, though, where it's like, you can have other people help you believe in yourself. But even at the end of the day, you kind of have to make the final thing by yourself, right? Because otherwise you will be one of those people who's always looking towards other people, being like, is this okay? Should I do this? Should I not do that? TS was salty gamer link. I did, it's true. I was a damn salty gamer. I almost want to replay it just to be less salty about it. Just to prove it's probably not that salty of a game, right? Or ever. It doesn't have to make me that salty, right? But I honestly so distracted, but also I think maybe I just don't vibe with A Link to the Past that much purely by design. Like every puzzle is like you fall down a hole, and every enemy is just like they all swarm you all at once. There's a leap of faith. Wait, there's a leap of faith people who got to do, since we don't know all the variables to a give situation. But I do believe we don't do enough work in trying to understand what worked for others and the transitive property to see if circumstances apply. It is very, it's very heavy, what you just wrote in a way which I think I understand. But it might also be so specific in different kinds of words to where I don't fully understand it. Hello, Dovermello. But I think I understand what you mean. Like me looking towards other people and saying like, oh, they believed in themselves, and that's why they failed, is very specific, because that's me applying something to that situation which might not even be true to begin with. Like, it could just be me looking towards their ignorance and being like, oh, they like... right, a thrower stick. It might just be looking towards the situation and being like, this is what got him, when that might not be the case. I need to make this more even, is what I'm realizing now. It should be like even spots. What was I talking about? Believing in yourself? Yeah, and I do think at the end of the day, even if you find stuff like practice, you find people who believe in you, who help you push yourself, at the end of the day, it's like, it has to be you, right? And at the end of the day, who believes in yourself, because everything else that leads you there could make you over-reliant. And it wouldn't be the full track. If what I learned from that moment of someone pushing me to believe in myself was I need other people to believe in me, then I would be here being like, please, guys, please, I can't do this without you, please. And that would probably be the wrong lesson to take, right? Watching someone on Twitch jumping on crates while trying to keep a flame alive. He's believing himself 670 times. This streamer is going insane. I believe. This is a mistake of believing. Easing a friction can be a detriment. We do need a good grip, yeah. I need my cadre of yes men. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Smiles. Can I do it this way? I can't. I already know I can't do it this way. The water's gonna get to me. What if I throw it? It's too late, damn it. Save. No. I'll wait a bit. I can wait. Matchi's my favorite rage gamer. It is true. I am a good rage gamer. Someone on Instagram called me Game Grumps adjacent. I took that as a compliment, okay? Someone just called me Game Grumps for seeing my shorts. That's fine. I can be a Game Grump. Maybe one day. Well. Who is Game Grumps now? Key. I'm done. I'm never coming back here again. What the fuck? Unless I replay the game. But that's not happening now. Why would they do that? I got a key. Me opening my apartment. And all of the rats. No, it doesn't make sense. It's not a good bit. All the electric rats attack me. See, that's a good bit. Now it's no longer just rats, you know? Now it actually makes sense with a creature. My electrical rats attack me, opening my apartment door. Getting pissed off gamer vibes, to be honest. This is the Nintendo shit cube. Where do I go? It looks like a cookie. What did he say? It looks like a chocolate chip cookie. Would you be the next Aaron Hansen and become extremely divisive online? I could see myself becoming the next Aaron Hansen, you know? I'm here thinking I'll be the next Northern Lion or Jerma. Instead, I'm just fucking Aaron Hansen, you know? That would be kind of... It would be funny as a bit, though. I wonder how that guy's doing. He didn't look healthy, you know? He did not look healthy doing those videos. So I am hoping he's doing fine. He was buried inside of a shit cube. There's 2 different entrances here. One needs a key, and I have a key. I'll go in here because I haven't been in here. Oh my god. What the fuck? A skull? An evil and fucked up skull? But it's coral red, which means it can't be evil, even though it's hurting me, you know? I feel like there's a lot of charm to light red. I did talk about this earlier. I kind of love light red now. I love coral red. Compass. That was worth it. Should become the Irons Gamer sidekick and we can hunt ghosts together. That would be cool. But also, I think he would, I don't know, it would be really annoying. Because I think he would not be able to take like 10 steps without like being like, okay, we need to take a break. This is a fucking Haniwa. What the fuck? Look at this thing. Secret Haniwa uncovered in Zelda? It has one big mouth or eye, depending on how you look at it, you know? But look at those arms. It's a fucking Haniwa. Yeah, wave. You don't need to wave at him. I think he might be dead, potentially. Oh well, now I know. Yowza. I see. Oh yeah, real time. You're. I guess. I'm sorry you're watching a game you want to play someday, which I haven't played yet, I think. I'm sorry I'm doing this to you. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Sorry, I have to play Wind Waker. It's a good game. You should play it too. You should pick it up at Best Buy when you get the next chance. Yow. Then maybe you'll be fine for this one dungeon. Spoil on one dungeon. Well, I guess I can't play this game now. Get spoiled. Youch. Okay, just fall down. It's as simple as that. Oh my god. I had a feeling. I like when Link gets electrocuted. What the fuck? Are you being serious right now? This is... Are you actually being, like, real? You like seeing that? This is a child getting electrocuted, and you think that's, like, good and funny, and you like that? You get, like, enjoyment from that? Okay, I didn't know where to go with that bit. So that's the end of the bit. A little. Okay, okay. Understandable, actually. He makes funny sounds. End of bit. I do like, I mean, I like seeing those photos of Discord messages, and people are like, what the fuck? When someone says something outrageous. But at this point, I have to assume that they're, like, joking, right? They're not being serious. You can really easily fake a thing like that, right? By just being like, hey, everyone just respond to me in an insane way for this insane thing. I'm going to say, okay, me when I have to kill my dog because I'm bored. What the fuck? Are you being serious right now? It would be so easy to fake it, right? It has to be fake, but it is funny. It's the kind of thing that I want to do with my friends someday. Smile. It's a good collective friend group activity. Just say an insane thing and have everyone react to it. I think some are alt account for sure. You don't even have to do alt account, right? Just be like, what the fuck? That was someone's first day on the internet. That's also true. It could just be like that, you know? Could just be. Have I... Oops, wrong thing. What if I just accidentally opened up a menu that was like a walkthrough and I've been cheating this whole time? What the fuck? Okay, save states? I'm okay with that. Walkthrough? This is fucked up. Interesting stuff. Why is he blue when he must be green? Who's talking to me? Who's saying this right now? This is the green inside of me. Get out. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, bye. That was weird. What a weird guy. Let me put on the coral red myself again. Let me put on the coral red. You know, I kind of vibe with it. I kind of like it. Light red is kind of... I can kind of appreciate light red, you know. Whoops. Okay, I see you're one of those guys. I get it now. Oh. Oh. Rats? Oh, I have to move the... I can't help but call them Haniwas now. But they kind of are, aren't they? Whoa. Yeah. This might take some work. Too much work. Okay, not quite right. Okay, now it's green. Okay, I figured it out. Oh my god. What do I do about these rats, Bo? Rats are gone? No, never mind, it's up there. How can a rat survive here? I am fascinated by that, you know, as a concept of like a rat ecosystem inside of an abandoned temple. It could be real, you know. There probably are like lost ecosystems of rats somewhere in this world. This feels like it's gonna be like a mini boss. No, I'll be fine. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where do I go? Okay, there's a one door which I can go inside. I wonder where I should go. Goop. This is supposed to be the trial of the gods, I just remembered that. And I don't know. I'm not getting like godly vibes from this, you know? This is only like a trial so far. Okay, I can jump with this fucking thing, what the hell? Okay, I think I maybe didn't need to carry this with me. I just assumed I had to. There's even more things like it. Youch. What the hell is happening? Huh? What am I looking at right now? Seeker of the Goddess's Guidepost. Press R to call me and guide to me to my place of truth. What? Press R to call me and guide me to my place of truth. R? What the fuck? It was a screaming link button? I wasn't aware I could just do that. I was supposed to be crouch. Oh, what the fuck? It's a little guy following me? He's so blue. And I assume I don't want him to fall into a hole. Friend. That is a friend. The blue really accentuates, you know, the friendship with him. Wait, I can't go this way with him. Unless... Whoops! God damn it! Oh, I lost my friend in one day. I only died more than Breath of the Wild. The trail has been Ganon. And his lot. I like his little wave though. It's very cute. Whoops. Oh, I guess I carried him. Come on. You're good, buddy. Hey. Okay. Hey. Come on. You know what? I miss being blue. I know it's in a few minutes. I miss it. I miss it. See, I guess maybe blue will always have a place in my heart. That's how I will feel like me. Oh, I could just jump over with the guy. I didn't have to throw him. Oh no. Got him. Oh my god. The guy. Okay. You're taking your time. Well, I am going to have to call it quits here, though, because I am getting very tired. It's near midnight. I won't be able to finish the temple tonight, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a good Friday. It's been a good one for me. Gamba. Oh, you have a Gamba. I completely forgot about the gambling. Whoops. Let's see. The gambling. Do you think they're on fees out? Let's see. I did not... What happened to the fucking gamble? What happened? Okay, manage prediction. Choose outcome. Under 4/5. I'm going to proceed to roll the dice now. I'm even going to go get a real dice. Hold on. I was going to go get my dice, but then I saw the dice and I realized it's a 20-sided die. It's not a... I misremember the dice as being a d6. Whoops. And I do have more, but I don't want to go find them right now. 1d6, roll it. I'm rolling it, I'm rolling it. Let's see. 5. It's a 5. It's a goddamn 5. Over 5. It happened. I hope you predicted well. 22k? 2 believers? Roger Busman Dovermo. Good job. Over 5, it happened. Muddy did. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's raid. Who can we raid? Karin is still streaming? Okay, okay. We could do that. It's been a while. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. I shall return someday. Maybe Sunday. We shall see. It's going to be really hot Saturday. I kind of feel like maybe low rate. Maybe it will be too hot Sunday also. Or like it might actually be like extremely like a lot of thunder outside. Which scares me. I don't want to stream when it could be dangerous for my computer and Switch. But we shall see. And if not then some other day. But I've had a good day. I've had a good stream. Thank you everyone for coming to stream. I'll see you soon. Bye.